Getting ready for the conference opener this afternoon as Florida hosts the 6th-ranked Kentucky Wildcats here at the Exactech Arena. Our Tower Hill tip-off show continues. Mike Mode back inside the UFL studios with a recap of the last game of 2023 for the Gators as they were trying to cap off a perfect month with their 6th straight win facing Quinnipiac. One final tune-up before SEC play begins, and from the jump, the Gators grabbed control of the game thanks in large part to some hot shooting from three-point territory.
Todd pops back out of the lane to grab it at the top of the arc. Fakes a handoff to Kugel. Here comes the second man. Pullen takes from him. Pops it out to Hauk for three. Good. Thomas Hauk, season high 13 points last game on the board here with a three-pointer to make it 23-14. Gators shooting 64%. Here's Richard, deep left wing three. Ripped it. Boy, Richard's in some kind of a groove right now. The holiday break did not slow him down. Clayton puts it between his legs, backs it up to Pullen, who fires and crushes the three-pointer.
Florida opening up a comfortable lead at the break at 52-29, finishing the first half with a 19-4 run. Could they keep it going in the second half? Well, at least early on, the answer was yes.
On for three. No good. Rebound. Fought for on the right baseline. Save for going out of bounds by the Bobcats, but stolen by Condon. Ahead to Pullen. Lob for the rim. Alley-oop dunk thrown down by Will Richard. Taking up to J.J. Riggins. Outlet pass stolen by Aberdeen. To the other end with a two-hand dunk. Back-to-back games, Aberdeen has stuffed it.
Threes falling in the first half, and then Florida able to share the basketball nicely in the second half, and that led to some easy opportunities around the basket.
Latino to the rack, blocked from behind by Handlockner. Loose ball to Clayton, lob to the rim, alley-oop dunk, hammered down with the right hand of Riley Kugel.
Final score, 97-72. Florida winning its 6th straight game, shooting 51.5% from the field and knocking down 10 threes along the way. Will Richard tying his career high with 5 of those 10 made threes. They finish up the non-conference portion of the regular season, the Gators do, with a 10-3 record. And now it's on to 2024 and the league opener against Kentucky. We'll hear from head coach Todd Golden in just a few moments and get his thoughts leading into this opening night of SEC play. Up next, we'll update you on a busy college basketball scoreboard. Stay with us for that. Our Tower Hill tip-off show continues after these messages on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey Gators, Chris Doring here. Growing up in Gainesville, my dream was to be a Florida Gator. I was honored to be a part of a team that changed it all in the mid-90s. Drawing on that same determination and work ethic, myself and my team at Chris Doring Mortgage put forth relentless effort to get our clients to the closing table and into a home they love. Find out how we can help you with a purchase loan or a refinance. Visit ChrisDoringMortgage.com.
Chris Doring Mortgage, powered by MortgageAdvisors.com. NMLS 701-68193-7321. Equal housing lender.
What makes a champion? Dedication, resilience, preparation, and belief. In the summer of 2024, our U.S. Olympic and Paralympic athletes will compete in Paris for gold medals in their part in history. But Team USA won't get there alone. At UF Health, we know what it takes to be a champion and to care for champions. We do it every day for them and for you. UF Health is a proud national medical center for Team USA. The same great care they get, you get. Always.
This is the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Take a moment and think of one thing that you really wanted to do recently, but you didn't because your foot, leg, or back pain got in the way. Hi, it's Dan from the Good Feet store, and that's why we're here, to help you get back out there. Good Feet arch supports from the Good Feet store are designed to alleviate foot, knee, hip, and back pain, plus provide improved balance, more comfort, and, well, a better life. Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
With 7 locations in Central Florida, find yours at goodfeet.com.
Baseball, basketball, pickleball. Those are sports, and people love sports. If you love sports, you should know this. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. Does saving have anything to do with sports? No, but people love sports, so I'm yelling sports out. Hockey, swimming, golf. Not all sports have the word ball in there, so save big when you switch to Progressive. Go sports teams!
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
The Tower Hill Tip-Off Show continues with a look at the Florida Blue scoreboard. Now we head inside the UF Health Studios.
It's going to be a fun day at the Exact Tech Arena as the Gators of Florida get set to face the 6th-ranked Kentucky Wildcats. And tip-off coming up in about 15 minutes from now. It's going to be a raucous atmosphere like the old days. And we'll see how the Gators respond to this big-time game atmosphere as we lift the lid on the 2024 portion of the schedule and the SEC opener. And as Sean said earlier, all SEC teams in action playing one another today as we open up league play. And we've got some interesting games coming up a little bit later on. One game going on already in Columbia, South Carolina, between Mississippi State and South Carolina. Gamecocks are 12-1 to start the season, but they trail early on 5 minutes into the first half. It is early, 6-1, Mississippi State out to an early advantage in that contest. Now getting set to tip at the top of next hour, it'll be Georgia 10-3 on the season against a Missouri team who struggled a little bit. They're only 8-4 on the year coming into the league opener. Later on, it's number 25, Auburn taking on Arkansas up in Fayetteville. Could be a snowy Fayetteville outside. Thankfully, the game is played indoors, but the Tigers coming off an impressive win on Tuesday night against Penn. They've been impressive as of late as well. Arkansas, a little bit of a slow start for them, but still a very dangerous opponent. 9-4, the Razorbacks are, and they're tough at home. Later on this evening in Nashville, it'll be Alabama taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. Also, number 5, Tennessee in Knoxville today, hosting one of the 3 remaining undefeated teams in Division I college basketball. That, of course, the 22nd-ranked Ole Miss Rebels. So we'll see what the Rebels are all about as they're going to be tested for sure on the road later today. And then the nightcap features LSU on the road against Texas A&M. Those are the games in the SEC. Now to the top 25. One game in progress already. Well, actually 2, aside from ours, that'll get started shortly. Number 7, Marquette and Seton Hall. It is Marquette leading early on in this contest, about score 14-10. Again, early first half action there. 8th-ranked North Carolina, about 5 minutes into the game, they lead Clemson on the road. Tar Heels playing really well at late. 15-9 is the count early on. Tar Heels out to an early advantage. Now later on this evening, it'll be number 2 Kansas hosting TCU. Horned Frogs went into Fog Allen Fieldhouse and dominated Kansas last year. We'll see if they have the ability to do that later on this afternoon at 2 o'clock. Number 3, Houston will take on West Virginia. Also number 10, Arizona set to host Utah this evening. Number 11, Oklahoma will face Iowa State. 12th-ranked BYU hosting Cincinnati. That's a Big 12 game, remember. Number 13, Colorado State and Utah State. Both teams coming into this game with the same record at 13-1. Number 14, Duke will meet Notre Dame. Also number 17, FAU on the road in American Athletic play taking on Charlotte. Number 18, Baylor will welcome Oklahoma State. It'll be number 19, James Madison, another team with an undefeated record so far. They'll be in Hattiesburg today to take on Southern Mississippi. Number 20, Texas takes on Texas Tech. It'll be 21st-ranked Wisconsin against Nebraska. And number 23, Providence will take on Creighton. Number 24, Gonzaga hosts San Diego. So you're caught up to date on all of the games coming up in college hoops, both now and later on during our broadcast day. And we'll keep you up to date on the games in progress and the ones that'll get started as we're on the air as we move along throughout our matchup today between the Cats and the Gators. We also have a couple of NFL games of note today. Pittsburgh and the Ravens, Steelers needing a win and some help. And then a game that a lot of folks in the Florida area will be paying attention to, Houston and Indianapolis. A lot of impact on the AFC South where Jacksonville is. That game coming up later on this evening. The game coming up between the Gators and the Wildcats, and we'll hear from head coach Todd Golden get his thoughts leading into the lid opener for the SEC and the Gators today as they come into this game winners of 6 in a row. Be a tough assignment for them, and we'll hear from the coach after this as our Tower Hill Tip-Off Show continues on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
New Year, New Me was going to be my 2024 shopping mantra until I realized how expensive that mantra was. Luckily, Kohl's is having their biggest clearance event of the season, and I saved up to 70% on so many great finds, like a warm fleece, cozy PJs, cute jeans, gorgeous dresses, and so much more. So don't wait. Hurry and get your new look for low prices in a limited time. Get to Kohl's. Select styles up to 70% offer ends January 21st. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
The Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles reminds you to stay in the game and play by the rules. Texting and driving is against the law. One text takes your eyes off the road for about 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving around twice the length of a basketball court with your eyes closed. To win while driving, you must focus. Put it down and focus on driving to arrive alive.
This is Gators basketball from Learfield.
What makes a champion? Dedication, resilience, preparation, and belief. In the summer of 2024, our U.S. Olympic and Paralympic athletes will compete in Paris for gold medals in their part in history. But Team USA won't get there alone. At UF Health, we know what it takes to be a champion and to care for champions. We do it every day for them and for you. UF Health is a proud national medical center for Team USA. The same great care they get, you get, always.
Hey, it's the Goodrich Spiro, and I'm proud to be the official mover of the Florida Gators football team. The Gators have a winning tradition, and they choose Good Greek to get them there. And when it's time for you to move like a Florida Gator and call Good Greek Moving and Storage. Whether it's local or long distance, Good Greek can do it all. And we'll save you time and money by lighting your load with our junk removal service. So go to goodgreek.com for Good Greek Moving and Storage, official movers of Florida Gators football.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Exclusive pregame conversation with Gator head coach Todd Golden is presented by the International Diamond Center, where Gators get engaged.
Welcome back to the Tower Hill Tip-Off Show. Time to visit with head coach Todd Golden. Coach, I know a lot of times we talk about leaving the past in the past. Can't help but wonder if you want to take some of December with you into January.
We had a good stretch, but as you know, brand new ball game in SEC play. I hope that we can continue playing the way we have been. But obviously, this is a bigger challenge here with Kentucky coming into the gym. But really pleased with the prep we've had this week. Our guys are mentally and physically ready to go today.
It's a big game feel, isn't it, Coach?
Absolutely. It's you can feel the momentum building around the program. You can see pulling up 2 hours before the game. There's a huge line out the facility. We've been striving for this moment, this opportunity, and here we are today.
Your guys, are they ready for the moment?
I believe they are. And like I said, we try to prepare for every game the same. But obviously this game is a little more juice to it. But I thought our guys did a really good job this week, playing hard, making sure our level of competition and practice was really good. And then as we kind of wind it down the rest of the week, really making sure that we executed. And, if we can do those two things, we'll be in really good shape.
Coach, as we make the transition to conference play, does your rotation stay the way it's been? Do you tighten it up a little bit? How do you go about it?
We'll play it by feel a little bit, but we'll start the same way we did last week. ZP starting. He's just done such a great job at the point of our attack and taking care of the ball as well as guarding the ball on the other end. And, I look for Riley and Kondo and the other guys off the bench to provide a really big lift for us.
Zion's scoring too now. That's kind of an addition here in the last couple of games.
Yeah, he's always, he does a good job playing in the paint and getting to the foul line. And, he's really getting more comfortable shooting the ball from the perimeter. And if you can keep these things going for us in SEC play, we'll be a tough out.
What's that intangible that you've learned about his ability to run a floor?
I just think it's his experience, and obviously he's played in a lot of games, won a lot in his program at Riverside, had a lot of late game wins, big shots down the stretch, and you could see that at the end of the Michigan game. He doesn't get rattled. He does a really good job, keeping his composure, and never gets too high, never gets too low.
Kentucky's offensive numbers, Coach, they get your attention, don't they?
Yeah, they're explosive in transition. They do a really good job of making baskets and most importantly, taking care of the ball. We got to do a really, really good job making them miss and then keeping them off the glass today.
Do you want to get in a track meet with these guys? Can we use that term in basketball? Or how do you dictate here, Coach, on your home floor?
Yeah, you know what? We're at home, man. We want to come out and be really aggressive, get up and down, and a track meet won't be the worst thing in the world for us today. I really like the way we play out in transition. I think getting the crowd behind us will be really important. Obviously, we don't want to allow them to play in transition too often, but if we can tilt it our way, it'll be in our favor.
Coach, as always, thanks. Good luck. Go Gators.
Thanks, Sean.
Head coach Todd Golden here with us prior to tip-off between the Gators and the Wildcats. We continue after these messages on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Gator fans, college basketball is back, so grab a cold, refreshing Dos Equis lager and make the most of the big game with your real ones. Whether you're at the bar with fellow Gators or watching with your friend who went to that other school, Dos Equis is there for it all. So buy a cold, crisp Dos Equis and raise one with a real one on game day. Dos Equis, proud sponsor of the Florida Gators. Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Copyright 2023, imported by Cervezas Mexicanas, White Plains, New York.
My my lower back pain, my knee pain would all come in just through the grind of the race season.
Joey Logano is a multiple NASCAR champion, and this is Joey's Good Feet story.
When I was fit for arch supports at the Good Feet store, for me, it's completely changed the game. Not only helped with my pain, but completely changed the way I feel and perform. And my balance improved dramatically. And one way I'm mad about it, because I wish I knew sooner, go to the Good Feet store, try them out, and see it for yourself.
Open in the Celebration Point Shopping Center, goodfeet.com.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career path with flexibility and great pay and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today. This is the Gators Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey Gator fans, it's head men's basketball coach Todd Golden on behalf of ViStar Credit Union. Did you know ViStar offers Florida fans more banking options like better rates and no hidden fees? ViStar's team is dedicated to making communities they serve stronger by volunteering their time and talents. ViStar also donates millions to local nonprofits. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit vistarcu.org for more information. Go Gators.
You've been putting back a few, and a few becomes a few too many. For a moment, you think of calling for a ride, but nah, you live nearby. What's the worst that could happen? You get pulled over, your insurance goes up, you lose your license, you total your car, you kill someone. The results of driving drunk are tragic. That's why law enforcement is out there looking for impaired drivers to save lives. So if you think you're okay to drive after a few drinks, think again. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Paid for by FDOT.
The following is a Learfield presentation of the Gators Sports Network.
This is Gators head coach Todd Golden, and I'd like to thank these major partners for making it possible to bring you this radio broadcast of Florida basketball. UF Health, Wells Fargo, Pet Paradise, and Pepsi. Now, let's join the voice of the Gators, Sean Kelly.
Okay, let's do this. Florida at 10-3, hosting 6th-ranked 10-2 Kentucky. The opener in Southeastern Conference play. As always, alongside my partner Lee Humphrey, he has Lee's keys.
It's going to be loud in here tonight, Sean, so I want us to get off to it. A great start offensively. Get out in transition. Make Kentucky play defense. We know they can score, but to do that, we got to make sure we limit turnovers. Just get shots on each and every possession, and also want us to win the rebounding margin at least by +5. We've been at +11 on the season. We'd like to see us at +5 over Kentucky for the day. Then defensively, guarding them in transition. They shoot threes. They've got three guys, Reeves, Dillingham, Shepard, all shooting above 45% from the three-point line, and they make a ton of them, so we got to make sure we cover them up.
Yeah, 10.6 three-pointers made per game right now for the Kentucky Wildcats. We'll track your keys as we get started, especially early. You wanted a fast start today. I think that'll be huge for the Gators here in this third game of the three-game homestand, the first in conference play. Let's get to the starting lineups. They're being introduced now to this home crowd, a sold-out O'Connell Center. Our starting lineups is always presented by Walk-On Sports Bistro. Walk-On's more than a restaurant. For John Calipari and the Kentucky Wildcats, they'll go with the starting five they've used here in their most recent games. A three-guard lineup to start the game. Justin Edwards, freshman out of Philadelphia, is alongside Antonio Reeves at 6'6". The senior out of Chicago, an Illinois State transfer, is averaging 19 points a game. DJ Wagner, the third guard, also a freshman, McDonald's All-American, 6'4" freshman out of Camden, New Jersey. And then the two forwards, Trey Mitchell, the transfer from West Virginia, who lit the Gators up last year in Portland when he played for Bob Huggins. He's transferred here to Kentucky. He'll play in the pivot with Aaron Bradshaw, the 7'1" freshman out of Roselle, New Jersey. Edwards, Reeves, Wagner, Mitchell, Bradshaw for the Kentucky Wildcats. Meanwhile, for the Florida Gators and head coach Todd Golden, same starting lineup as the prior two games on this homestand. That means Zion Pullen makes his fifth start tonight. The point guard has 50 assists, just 13 turnovers, leads the Southeastern Conference in assists per game. Walter Clayton Jr., red hot here of late, has made himself much better as far as turnovers go. None last game. He'll be in the backcourt alongside Pullen. Will Richard on the wing. 10 3-pointers across his last 2 games. Tyrese Samuel and Micah Hanlockton at the 4 and the 5. 3 straight double-doubles for Tyrese Samuel. Micah Hanlockton makes his 11th start today. The sophomore transfer out of Lake Norman, North Carolina. Poland, Clayton, Richard, Samuel, Hanlockton for the 10 and 3 Florida Gators. Our officiating crew today, as assigned by the Southeastern Conference, Terry Oglesby is the crew chief. Rolandis Poole and Vladimir Voyard-Tadl on the whistle as well. An orange out, Lee Humphrey, with Big Blue Nation in town, and I would say that the Gator faithful has shown well.
We've shown well. There's not going to be a seat open in the O-Dome, I think, once tip-off starts.
This feels good. This feels big game. It is a big game. Obviously, for the Gators, a chance to knock off number 6 in the country, make it 7 wins in a row, which would be the longest win streak under Todd Golden. You keep building on that number and get off to a good start as you've got Ole Miss and Arkansas looming this next week in your first full week of Southeastern Conference play. So we're about set to go. Bradshaw and Hanlockton in the center jump circle. Gators in orange today, the brand new uniforms, and it's Florida who wins the opening tap. The helmet stripe down each side of the Gators uniform, jersey and shorts, just like the tops of the football helmet. Samuel picks it up above the left foul line extended, hands it off to Zion Pullen, works the dribble over the circle to the right elbow, backs it out to Clayton. Clayton tees up a deep right angle 3, side iron no good. Rebounded by Kentucky, using the old school whites today. Lob deep into Bradshaw, cut underneath, Hanlockton, shot blocked at the rim by Richard. Samuel clears the loose ball. It should have been an easy make. Poland works the dribble to the right wing. Works with Samuel. Tyrese in the lane. Puts it up, and he misguided his shot from about 3 feet away. No score early. Up the floor to Edwards from the left wing. Attacks the rim and dunks it with the left hand. That's how this one starts. 2-0 Kentucky.
First 2 possessions didn't do well matching up in transition. You got to find a man early.
And Lockton holding between the circles. Sets up Clayton on his left. Drive over the screen. Clayton turns the corner down the lane, lays it up, and in. The ball game's tied at 2.
I like that better than the 3 from Clayton on last possession. Nice drive to his right hand.
Clayton coming off of a 12-point performance in the win over Quinnipiac. Kentucky's won 4 straight. Off the high pick. Wagner driving kick. Back up top to Reeves. Reeves will shoot it from almost anywhere. Takes the dribble toward the right corner. Left-hand dribble into the right side of the lane. Strip stolen by Walter Clayton. Eyes forward. Clayton brings it up along the left side of the floor. Got away with an illegal dribble. Round she goes to the right wing. Pullen for 3. No good. Rebound by Mitchell on the weak side for Kentucky. Bring it up to Wagner. Refeed Mitchell. Fumbled the dribble. Somehow fed it back. And they kick it out to Edwards. Edwards left to the top of the arc. Finds Reeves, rolls it in. Post up here right of the lane. Bump. Mitchell turns, faces, shoots, fouled on the play. A little tic-tac foul here. We're eager to see what the whistle's going to be like today. Foul's going to be on Zion Pullen, his first. First free throws on either side. And Trey Mitchell, again, who had 17 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks against Florida last year, but as a Mountaineer of West Virginia at the PK.
Can see early, Sean, both teams are wanting to get out and run. Florida's done that against us in transition, but we've also attacked them. I like us playing aggressive in this game offensively.
I think the Gators would love to pound them down low.
Pound them down low, quick win runs, crash the glass.
Both free throws are good. So Kentucky 4, Florida 2, 2 minutes into the ballgame. All time, Kentucky leads this series 109-41. Pullen steps away from a trap at half court, finds Samuel, top of the key, underneath, Hanlockton. Steps around the defender. Goes into the shot, a lot of contact, no whistle. Missed it point blank. Got to finish. Here's Reeves, or Wagner rather, top of the arc. Crossover dribble to the left hand, down the left slot. From under the rim, kicks corner right. Bradshaw for 3, no good. Rebound Mitchell, out of his hands, out of bounds. Last touch by Richard on the near sideline. He was trying to get a hold of it and take it the other direction. It'll stay with Kentucky at 20 on the shot clock.
Last possession, Kentucky ran a double team at Zion Pullen in half court to get it out of his hands. Tyrese made a nice play. Mike has got to go but finish it quicker.
Bradshaw holding, top of the key off the inbounds play. Off the pin down, Reeves comes out to take the ball at the top of the arc. Reset, flip it outside to DJ Wagner. it inside. Scooper at the rim, off the glass and good. DJ Wagner goes up and under to make it 6-2. Clayton sends it across to the left angle. Here's Pullen. 4 on the perimeter here for the Gators. Richard comes to take it left wing. Retreats front court left with a right-hand dribble. He sets to Samuel up top. Tyrese looking back door for Clayton, not there. Release outside to Pullen instead. 9 on the shot clock. Off the high middle screen. Zion to the elbow. Launches a 15-footer. Knocked it down at 6-4.
Big shot from Zion. That was tough.
The mid-range has been so good for him here of late. Mitchell, underhand pass to his left, and Edwards on the move now with the ball. On the top of the floor to the right side. Reeves drives. Runner off the glass. Little banker good from the right side of the lane. 8-4 Kentucky. Pullen, crossover dribble. Attacks the lane. To the rack. Layup. No dunk follow. Yes. Samuel hammers it down.
No, Zion missed that layup, but that point was all because he pushed it in transition.
John Calipari already barking at the officials. Reeves, left wing 3. Contested, in and out, no good. Hand locked and secures the rebound for the Gators. Chance to tie or take the lead early. 16:09 to go first half. Clayton in the lane. Wiggles to the rim. Layup blocked out of bounds by Reeves. And we're just shy of a stoppage. We're at the 16:05 mark. But the start so far has been fun. 8-6 Kentucky.
It's been fun to watch. Coach Golden on the last possession on the sideline, waving his finger, telling his guys, let's keep running.
Subs in on both sides. Riley Kugel checks in. So does Alex Condon for the first time on the Florida side. Ghana and Yensu. Big, long 7-footer in from Nigeria. Pullen from the baseline, throws it to Condon, front court right. Underneath the 16-minute mark now. Next dead ball's to stop. Back door to Condon. Condon trying to go block to block. Hand shoves it outside to Pullen. Drives left side of the lane. Shoots a double pump leader and knocked it down. Woo! That was some kind of a shot right there, and it's tied at 8. It had to be perfect, and it was. Dillingham turned it over, threw it away to Richard in the lane. Richard with the steal up the right side of the floor. To Condon. Pass fake to his left. Steps to the foul line. Ball knocked loose. Saved by Richard on the near wing. Richard. Left-hand dribble. Crossover. Goes baseline. Into the defender. No whistle. A lot of contact. Shepard brings it up. Gives it Dillingham. Drives to the rim. Throws corner right. Reeves for 3. Back iron no good. Rebounded by Pullen. This is a frenetic pace. Up the floor to Kugel. Pop for the rim. Fumbled by Samuel. And an offensive foul. A pass and crash. Kugel will get charged with the offensive foul. When he left his feet to make the pass, he ran over the defender and turned it over to take us to a timeout.
I love this pace, Sean. We are getting out and attacking Kentucky in transition. I don't mind that Riley Kugel foul right there. Attack the basket.
We'll take a break. No better than when we started. 15-13 to go. First half. Gators 8, Wildcats 8. This is the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
I'm John Davis, Secretary of the Florida Lottery, and I'm proud to lead an agency that is creating brighter futures for Florida students, families, and communities. As the primary funding source of the Bright Future Scholarship Program, the lottery has helped nearly 1 million students reach their dream of a post-secondary education. And we will continue to do our part to ensure that every student across this state is aware of these opportunities and has the resources needed to succeed. Because together, we can build a brighter future for all.
This is Florida basketball from Learfield.
What makes a champion? Dedication, resilience, preparation, and belief. In the summer of 2024, our U.S. Olympic and Paralympic athletes will compete in Paris for gold medals in their part in history. But Team USA won't get there alone. At UF Health, we know what it takes to be a champion and to care for champions. We do it every day for them and for you. UF Health is a proud national medical center for Team USA. The same great care they get, you get, always.
Today we have two very special guests on our program introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So we could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I like it. So you saying hip hop could be hop hip? Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Meldon Law, the official injury and accident law partner of the Gators, is proud to sponsor the Charity Stripe campaign to benefit the Alzheimer's Association of Central and North Florida. Meldon Law has been serving the North Central Florida community now since 1971. And for every free throw the Gators men and women make this season, Meldon Law is going to donate $19.71 to the Alzheimer's Association. So to date, Gators men and women have made 164 free throws for a total donation thus far of $1,202.31. Thank you, Meldon Law. 15-13 to go in first half. Florida 8, Kentucky 8.
It's been fast, Sean. We're on pace for 88 shots right now for the game. 4 for 11 from the field, but I love the intensity and the energy that we've come out with. We've played hard on the defensive end, and we have really transitioned quickly from any rebounder stop to the offensive end. Zion Pullen went 94 feet, missed the layup. Tyree Samuel with the tip dunk, but that's just how you can attack Kentucky.
It's either a 2 or a free throw right now. No threes. Both teams have combined 0 for 5 thus far. Florida's gotten 11 shots up. They're 4 of 11, 36%. Kentucky 3 of 7 at 43%. So the Gators will retake the floor with the same 5 that just was together for a brief moment before the media timeout. Kugel, Pullen, Condon, Samuel, Richard. The 2 super subs are in for Kentucky. These guys play starters minutes. Rob Dillingham and Reed Shepard. There's Mitchell, top of the arc, hands it off to Shepard. Immediately pushes back up top. DJ Wagner, their point guard, is far side of us at the jump circle. Short pass to Mitchell on a weave over to his right to Rob Dillingham. He'll feed Wagner back at the top of the arc. Stepping out to gather with him is Mitchell. Mitchell harassed by Samuel at the three-point line. Quick give left to Dillingham. Give and go with Mitchell. Rolls to the rim. Missed it point blank. Back up. Scored though on second chance. Got his own miss amongst 3 Gators. 10-8 Kentucky. Pull into Condon. Condon top of the arc. Drives the foul line. Thought about a shot. Over to the right wing. Richard for 3. Short. Rebound on Yensu for Kentucky. Some big boys out there right now. Yensu, the 7-footer, battling with Condon. Mitchell is guarded up by Samuel. Round to the right wing. Dillingham picked up his dribble in front of the Gators bench. Quickly feeds Wagner, same sideline. Wagner works uphill with the dribble to the top of the arc. On the switch, has Samuel in front of him. Pass to his left to Shepard. Shepard was 7 on the shot clock. Tees up a 3. It's long, and a weak side rebound for Riley Kugel. Gators down 2. Shovel it to Samuel. Thought about a 3 up top. Steps into the key. Shoots an 18-footer. It's a brick. Off the back iron, another rebound for Yensu. There's Wagner, top of the arc. Flips it front court right for Dillingham. Puts his head down. Drives. Runner high off the glass. No good. Rebound off and Yensu out of bounds. It'll be Florida ball, and Thomas Houck will come in for the first time for Todd Golden.
Got to make sure we're getting a body on Kentucky. Insu there had position on Condon. We were fortunate he flew it out of bounds.
Mitchell's lucky he didn't get called for an offensive foul in his last make. He shoved away Condon in front of the rim.
Get to blow the whistle.
Yeah, I think they're going to let him play a little bit, this group will. Officiating group. Houck hands it off to Richard. Weaving up top, finds Pullen. Boy, they get into his shorts right quick. Shepard defending him. Flip it out to Condon. Straight away for 3. Banked it in. That's needed for Alex Condon. No 3-pointers for Alex in his last 10 games. Gators lead for the first time, 11-10. Banks open on Saturday.
Open. Hope the next one's a swish, because they're going to leave him up there, Fred.
Wagner into the paint. Wiggles for a 10-footer. No good. Rebound Condon. Condon breaks it across half court himself to the top of the arc. Back it up to Pullen. Pullen underneath to a rolling Condon. Fouled on the shot right of the rim. Alex Condon going to the free throw line to add to a 1-point Gator lead.
Zion Pullen. He's going to be relieved here by Aberdeen, I think, or I don't know, maybe not. Will Richard coming out, but Zion, I felt like Sean has played extremely well because he is pushing the pace hard without making any errors. He's making the right decision in transition, each possession, and he's really attacking and probing with the dribble.
65% free throw shooter. Condon misses the first. Richard gets the rest. Aberdeen and Pullen, 2 point guards together here at 12:58 to go in the first. Kentucky's won for their last 7 shooting, by the way. Second free throw is good. Gators by 2, 12-10. Foul was on Burks, by the way. Jordan Burks in for the first time, and he picked up whistle. Shepard turns the corner through the right elbow, feeds the corner to Dillingham. Shovel inside, tipped and intercepted. Gators on the attack. Kugel on the break. Euros in the lane. Floats it up. Got tipped. No good. Tip follows in. Hauk scores it on second chance.
That might have been Riley who tipped in his own miss.
Yeah, I think you might be right. There were a lot of hands up there at the cup. It was Riley. Hauk missed it. 14-10. Pocket pass stolen by Kugel. Foot race to the other end. Kugel to the rack. Lays it up and in. He beats Shepard on the play. Timeout, Kentucky. And the Gators use an 8-0 run here to take a 6-point lead. We step aside. 12:19 to go in the first half. Florida 16, Kentucky 10 on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
They're not just the Gators, they're your Gators. Customize your Wells Fargo debit card or open an account today and show your Gator pride with every purchase. Get started at wellsfargo.com/Gators. Wells Fargo is proud to be the official retail bank of the Florida Gators. Copyright 2023, Wells Fargo Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Gator Nation, this season it's time to act for the greater good. UF and GFL are making great strides to reduce our footprint, and you can help. Recyclable and compostable paper products, cups, straws, and food waste receptacles are available at the stadium. Look for the signs and put it in the right can, Greener Gator fan. Think green as you cheer on the orange and blue. Call GFL at 1-800-535-9533 or visit us at gflenv.com. GFL, green for life.
Being the voice of the Gators is great. Limousines, charter jets, the freshest swag, autograph signings, a fully catered broadcast booth, and of course, the best seat in the house. Most of that is not real, but I'll tell you what is real, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. With just 4 simple, high-quality ingredients, Bud Light pairs perfectly to tailgating, enjoying the game, and being with friends. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. So join me, Sean Kelly, in cheering on the Gators and enjoying an ice-cold Bud Light. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
All the action all season long. You're listening to Gators basketball.
Well, the Gators are on a 12-2 run overall now. Covering the last 4 minutes, 5 seconds. It's an 8-0 run in the immediate past that has Florida up by 6, 16-10. 12:19 to go first half. Let's get Lee Humphrey's report. He's across the floor. Time to go inside the huddle. Brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
Coach Golden loves the energy the guys are playing with right now, telling them, hey, keep pushing in transition. Anytime there's a loose ball, rebound, bigs, run hard to the rim. Duck in. What's the aggressive duck in out of transition from the post? That way the guards can drive without quite as much help from the Kentucky bigs. Also talk to the guys about the defensive end. Want them to talk even louder in pick and roll coverage. Said the defense has been great, but let's make sure we stay sharp. Call out your coverages early so the guards can get in position and everybody can get in to help.
Yeah, they're going to have to be loud, Lee. It is sold out and loud here inside Exactech Arena. Florida Farm Bureau members get free tickets to select Gators men's basketball games. Just visit myffbf.org. Sign into your account and follow the sports prompts to get your tickets. Farm Bureau Insurance, proud to support Gators athletics. Florida's shooting 41.2%. Kentucky, though, 4 of 12. They missed 6 of their last 7 shots. And it's a couple of guys with 4 right now to lead Florida. Kugel with 4, Condon with 4, Pullen with 4. And it's Trey Mitchell to lead Kentucky with 4. 4s are wild here in individual scoring thus far. New Wildcat basketball out of the timeout, length of the floor to go. Kentucky's played just one true road game this year, and it's not even really a true road game. It was at Louisville, and it was a 50-50 crowd, and Louisville stinks. Sorry, Cardinals fans.
Coach did say that Kentucky looks tired. He's seen guys on his knees, so one of the reasons he wants to push is because of their fatigue.
Already at 12:08 in the first half. Here's Mitchell catching top of the arc, and a whistle from Olandis Poole, Thomas Hauk. Yeah, he put a hockey blast on a cutter.
That's all right, Thomas. Put a hockey blast on there.
Yeah, they can feel you a little bit. 13 foul against the Gators. Baseline inbound for Reed Shepard. Bounce it into Reeves. Reeves right in the lane. Sends it out, and around she goes to Wagner. Over the screen by Mitchell. Wagner with the left-hand dribble. Goes wing left. Shepard, pull-up jumper. Baseline left. Got bumped by Kugel. Shepard the son of former Kentucky great Jeff Shepard, who seemed to hang in the air forever, and that drew the contact from Kugel. Reed Shepard's been dynamite for Kentucky. He's the #1 player in the country in effective field goal percentage, which includes your free throw percentage as he knocks down the first. So his effective field goal percentage lead, 57.8 for the year. That's through what, 13 games, 12 games for them.
Just a point higher than his 3-point percentage.
That's crazy. Both free throws are good. 16-12. Florida leads it. 11:57 to go in the first half. Leading at the break's a good thing for the Gators. They're 9-1 this year when they lead at the half. And almost a turnover. Shepard jumped the passing lane. Left side of the floor, deflected it out of bounds. Careful, boys.
I haven't seen that action very much this year. A little Philly cut for Walter Clayton across the top.
Aberdeen brings it across after the inbound. Hands it to Clayton, sideline left. Walter dumps it corner left for Aberdeen. Guarded by Shepard. Drives by him. Under the rim, throws it corner right. Kugel for three. Yes! 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 Riley Kugel needed that in the worst way. 1 for his last 21, and he knocked it down. 19-12 Gators. Leaves to Wagner on his right. Pushes it left side to Shepard. Into the low post and about. Spitchell. Spin move. Shoots. Got it. And 1. Kugel picks up another. Kugel got spun on and has 3 fouls now coming off the bench for the Gators. A charge and 2 on the defensive end. Riley's got to come out. Will Richard returns.
Riley's got a lot of adrenaline right now, but he's late on that. Just got to let him go. You got to know you got 2 fouls, especially the way he's playing. He's been able to get out in transition twice. Just knocked down a 3. Let your big challenge. Todd
Golden happy with Kugel's penance off the bench. Just gave him a nice pat on the backside on his way to the end of the bench. Missed free throw. So 19-14 Florida. Richard working top of the arc. Steps to his right, lost his dribble, needs a friend. Popping out his Condon between the circles to get it from him. Alex works to his left, hands off to Aberdeen. Over the left wing, Walter for 3, too strong. Long rebound for Shepard. Cal wants him to push. Up to Reeves, crossover dribble, into the lane. Climbs 2 bigs, and a reverse lane is good. Wow, what a play. 19-16. Dump it into Condon. Comes off the right side of the lane to catch it. Spins into a double. Lost his dribble. Safety out up top to Richard. Over to Clayton on the left wing. Chest pass to Condon to the top of the arc. Wanted a dribble handoff. Clayton came to get it. Tees up a 3. Got it. Off the left wing with 7 on the shot clock. Walter Clayton's got his first triple. 22-16 Gators. And an answer right back off the right wing on Antonio Reeves. Pulled a quick trigger on a 3. Richard for 3 right wing. Nope, hit the right side of the rim. Shepard brings it up. Works around the man on the right wing. Right to the rack. Layup good. That can't happen. And Kentucky's cut it to 1. They were down 6. 22-21. Condon lost his dribble top of the arc. To the 360 pirouette. Hands it off to Clayton. Clayton to the foul line. Jump past the right wing. Richard attacks the baseline. Shovels out front court left. Saved by Houck. 9 on the shot clock as he finds Clayton in the right front court. Walter dribbles to the right wing. Right baseline. Skip pass. Wing left. Aberdeen for 3 at the horn. Bang! Got it! Whoa! With 1 on the shot clock. Aberdeen.
Back and forth we go, Sean. Wow.
25-21. Skip pass to Reeves. Wing left 3. Rimmed out. No good. Aberdeen rebound. Cross half court to Clayton. Clayton tees up a 3 off the bounce. A little long. Tap rebound. Richard goes to Shepard in the left corner near the Kentucky bench. 4-point lead for Florida. Subs waiting on both sides. Under the 9-minute mark. Shepard around the high middle screen. Shoots a leaner in the lane and drew contact. Send him to the line. This is going to be against Thomas Houck. It's his second. How smart is Reed Shepard?
He's tough. That's a tough shot. You got to just back off, make him hit it over a stretched hand because he's going to knock down these free throws most likely in a 17-foot pull-up 2. Let him take it.
He's averaging 12.5 points that came off the bench, and thanks for putting the jinx on him, partner. He just missed the first free throw.
That was intentional.
A 90% free throw shooter. He'd only missed 2 free throws all season until that moment right there.
And that was a good stretch for us because we played without Zion Pullen and Tyrese Samuel for extended minutes. Houck and Condon, great job relieving those guys. Also Denzel Aberdeen.
Got the second. 25-22. Florida leads it with 8:52 to go in the first half. So Samuel, Pullen, Aberdeen, Handlockton, and Richard now on the floor for Florida. Aberdeen, left angle. It's behind the back. Eludes Reeves. Drive and kick. Threw it away. Threw it uphill. Stolen by Edwards. Run out dunk to the other end with the left hand. 1 point game again. 25-24 Florida. Points off turnovers are even now, 4 aside.
It's only our second turnover of the night. It's pretty solid.
Shepard defending, pulling up top. Pulling behind the back dribble. Pull up jumper, elbow right. Good. That 15-footer's automatic for Agent Zero right now.
That is tough.
27-24. On the high middle screen, Richard. Shepard drives, throws uphill, turned it over. Pulling, 2-on-1 to the other end. Zion to the rack, fumbled the layup. Saved by Handlockton, out to Aberdeen. Aberdeen on the left wing will wait for everybody to get reset in the half court. Samuel throws it to Pullen on the right angle. Zion picks up Shepard on the switch. Gives it wing right for Richard, a 3. Too strong. Rebounded by Trey Mitchell. I don't know how the Gators aren't drawing fouls on the rim. And Yensu on a rim run makes the catch, lays it in after a walk, and was fouled. Immediate timeout. Old-fashioned three-point play in the offing here for Kentucky. A chance to tie it for the Wildcats when we come back. How many times has Florida been fouled at the rim of the other end and not gotten that whistle? 7:39 to go first half. Both teams huddle up. Florida 27, Kentucky 26 on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
The Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles reminds you to stay in the game and play by the rules. Texting and driving is against the law. One text takes your eyes off the road for about 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving around twice the length of a basketball court with your eyes closed. To win while driving, you must focus. Put it down and focus on driving to arrive alive.
This is the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Walk-Ons is always a win. Whether it's for a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner, we got it covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into our mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp. Plus, fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
Hey, it's Sean Kelly. Our Gators don't compromise on the court, and Gator fans don't have to compromise when it comes to diamonds, engagement rings, and fine jewelry. You always get more at International Diamond Center. IDC is Florida's leading jeweler, recognized statewide for excellence in every category. Selection, value, and trust. That's why IDC has been named official jeweler of the Florida Gators again this year. Get details and showroom locations at shopidc.com. International Diamond Center, where Gators Nation shops for jewelry.
Ball coach scores again. Steve Sprayer's head beer coach 1966 lager is available at Exactech Arena and at most retail stores in North Central Florida. Crisp and refreshing head beer coach 1966 lager, made by Gators for Gators. Please drink responsibly.
1 point game. Kentucky's got a free throw coming out of this timeout. A chance to tie it. 7:39 to go in the first half. Before we continue, let's go ahead and pause 10 seconds for station identification. Right at the top of the hour. 10 seconds for ID on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield. From Exactech Arena at the O'Connell Center, sold out. An orange out here, the opener for Southeastern Conference play. Florida leads Kentucky 27-26 with Lee Humphrey, Steve Egan. I'm Sean Kelly. Alex Bauer and Master Control Mike Moat anchoring our studio coverage back at Master Control. Kentucky's gotten back into this game, hitting 6 of their last 7 shots, Lee Humphrey, and that's only a part of the story.
It's been a fun one. It has been up and down. A few stats that stick out, really. We've had 26 field goal attempts, a free throw, and also 2 free throws, but only 2 turnovers on all the offensive opportunity, which I love. We're pushing hard in transition, and we're doing it, taking care of the ball. Also, too, on the last possession, Zion Pullen probably fouled at the rim. The fouls right now, Sean, are a bit of an issue. We've got 7. Kentucky only has 1.
Yeah, I'm trying to do my best to stay a pro here. The one thing I do love about what we're seeing so far, this is the number 2 shooting team from 3 in the country. As far as three-point percentage goes, they are 1 of 6, Kentucky, out of the game.
Huge key for the game.
Free throw, good. So Ghana Onyensu has tied the game at 27. So we'll start all over again with 7.5 minutes to go in the half. Clayton goes over the top of the arc, comes back toward us. On the roll, hits Handlock, then throws out of the paint. Wing right, Richard for 3. Offside iron, no good. Gators not much better from 3, 4 of 12. Up the floor to Edwards in transition. Well defended. Missed the layup thanks to Richard. Cleared by Handlock then. Still tied at 27. Micah sends it to his left to Richard. Steps right, dribbles left. Go around the horn to Clayton on the near wing. Clayton, left-hand dribble to the nail. Lobs underneath. Handlockton leaps. Fouled on a miss. Handlockton kind of had to, alley-oop it off the glass. Is that a good way to put it?
Catch it. He was off balance when he banked that one. Yeah. Thought he probably was going to hit it, though. He was close.
Fouls on Trey Mitchell, his first. Just Kentucky's second.
I think Mike was fouled. That's why he was off balance. He took his elbow into the stomach.
2 shots here for Handlockton, who would rather me not tell you what his free throw percentage is. He's 3 for 11 now as he misses the first.
Wish they wouldn't have called it. Tyrese dunked it in.
I know. I was thinking about that. Trying to get a point out of this trip here. Handlockton raises, shoots. Missed them both. Still tied at 27, underneath the 7-minute mark now. Another tough possession there. Should have had points on that. Wagner picks it up right in the lane, backs it up to Reeves. Steps through 2 and traveled with it. Turned it over. Gators defensively are really doing a good job on the edges.
We've done a nice job covering up all the screening action, getting over pick and rolls. Kentucky's had some success when they've been able to run early on us, especially at the basket. But once they get set in the half court, we pretty much lock them down.
Dillingham returns for Kentucky. Handlockton on the offensive end here. Dribble handoff to his left. Pullen throws it to Richard, wing left 3. In and out, no good. Got to get Richard going. Richard's had a tough go, 0 for 5 to start. Wagner crossover dribble, drives on Pullen, lobs over the rim to his teammate, popping up, missing, and Yensu missed a 4-footer. Cleared by Handlockton to Clayton. Clayton goes in the lane, hangs in the air, fouled on a left-handed shot. And the former Rick Pitino player, Walter Clayton, will go to the line here on a foul charge to Rob Dillingham, his first.
Walter's crafty going to the basket. He's had some nice finishes around the rim this year, and I was trying to guess the whole time which way he was going.
Florida's 1 of 4 at the free throw line. 1 of 5. This is we talked about this over the last 2, 3, 4 weeks. It's a problem.
It's a problem. And Walter's an amazing one because he led the country 102 for 107 from the free throw line last year. It's a bit of a mystery how he's not shot better this year.
Hey, 1 went in there. So the lead for Florida now, again, 28-27. 6:10 to go first half. Dillingham fell down, caught the ball. It was just coming to him, threw it off his backside. Now Edwards resets everything up top to Wagner. TJ Wagner off the high middle screen, drives to the rim. Layup, no good. Handlockton's a presence in front of the rim. Clayton over to Kugel, wing left 3. Good, he's got 2 threes in the game. Kugel playing with some foul trouble, in for his second run as the Gators up 4.
Coming back in with 3 fouls.
Yeah. He's your 3-ball man right now. Dillingham, top of the key, draws Samuel on the switch. Drive, floater, good. Somehow got it over Samuel at the right low post. That's a big size mismatch Gators should have had. 31-29, pulling. Hands it wing right. Clayton for 3. Got it. 34-29. The Gators have 6 3-pointers in the game. In the first half, 5 minutes to go. Rising for 3 straight away. Dillingham has it go in and out. No good. Rebounded by Kugel. Outlet pass here to Pullen. Back it up to Clayton in transition for 3. No. Lay in good. Second chance put in by Hand-Lockton. Timeout, Kentucky. A 30. We'll keep it right here. And the Gators enjoy their largest lead of the game here of 7 at 36-29.
Keep running in transition, Sean. When we've got Kentucky on their heels, we're getting anything we want offensively. Drives to the basket, kick out for open threes, and they're starting to go down.
This is a team in Kentucky that averages 91.1 points per ball game, 4th best in the country. They're sitting on 29 points with 4:53 to go in the first half.
Defensive effort has been great tonight, Sean. I mean, Kentucky has 6 turnovers. We've kept the ball only having 2 turnovers, but really the stat I think Coach is going to point out on the defensive end is Kentucky's only attempted 7 threes. I mean, that's limiting their attempts, and they've only hit 1 of those. We've been contesting on almost all their attempts.
I thought the Gators would be winning the paint throughout the day. That has not been the case thus far. 20-14 Kentucky, but I'll trade the threes for the points in the paint.
I'll take threes any day, Sean.
I knew you would. Just from an efficiency, mathematical standpoint, threes are better than twos.
Threes are better than 2s. Keep it going.
As Lee Humphrey would say, chicks dig the 3-ball.
There we go.
4:45 to go first half. Wildcat ball their own timeout. Dillingham leading 3, no good. Top of the arc. Poland will bring it up. Zion freezes with the dribble at the top of the arc. Will flip to his left to Condon. Trying to go high-low. Nothing there with Samuel. Hands it off to his right. Poland dribbles to the top of the key. Feeds Clayton, wing right. Dribbles to the elbow. Jump pass back wing left. Poland. It's walled off of the lane. Dumps out to Samuel for 3. And the center misses off the left angle. Left and rule is short. Kentucky will bring it up. Find Mitchell, top of the arc. He'll try for 3. That rims out, no good. Nice positioning and a rebound for Condon. Condon brings it across half court. Wants a friend. Has it. Pullen, front court left. Push a bounce pass quickly to Samuel. Out of the double, back up to Zion. Over to Clayton. Up top for 3. Chop, chop, chop. Another 3-pointer in this first half. The Gators have 7 triples and lead by double digits.
The ball movement is great. Zion Pullen passed up a 3 for a better 3.
39-29. Todd Golden getting the crowd up on their feet. Dillingham lost between the circles. Throws to Mitchell, corner right. Mitchell walked with it. Goes outside to Dillingham with no whistle. Dillingham fumbled it out of bounds into the Gators bench along the right sideline. Another turnover for Kentucky. Full timeout comes at 3:27 to go in the first half. The Gators 12-2 run overall, 8-0 run over the last 151. As we step aside, 3:27 to go first half. Florida 39, 6th ranked Kentucky 29. This is the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I like it. So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip. Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
They're not just the Gators, they're your Gators. Customize your Wells Fargo debit card or open an account today and show your Gator pride with every purchase. Get started at wellsfargo.com/Gators. Wells Fargo is proud to be the official retail bank of the Florida Gators.
Copyright 2023, Wells Fargo Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
What makes a champion? Dedication, resilience, preparation, and belief. In the summer of 2024, our U.S. Olympic and Paralympic athletes will compete in Paris for gold medals in their part in history. But Team USA won't get there alone. At UF Health, we know what it takes to be a champion and to care for champions. We do it every day for them and for you. UF Health is a proud national medical center for Team USA. The same great care they get, you get, always.
All the action all season long. You're listening to Gators basketball.
This season, if you spend $30 at Beef O'Brady's, you can win free tickets to a Gators basketball game. Visit FloridaGators.com/Beefs for more information. Beef O'Brady's, good food, good sports. 8-0 run here by Florida. Last media timeout of the first half. It's 39-29 Gators, leading Kentucky with 3:27 to go in front of halftime. Over to Lee Humphrey for his Inside the Huddle report. Lee.
Coach Golden stressing how important it is to win this last-minute game. The 3 minutes, 27 seconds to go. Wants to build the lead going into halftime. Keep the momentum, saying we've got Kentucky completely on their heels. When we play defense the way we have these past few minutes, we can get anything we want on the offensive end in transition. Keep attacking. Also saying if you get a post touch to Tyrese Samuel, look for the double team. We're getting anything we want out of post doubles, so kick out for wide open threes and keep knocking them down.
Inside the Huddle brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. Gators shooting 44% now. 7 of 18 from downtown. And are out-rebounding Kentucky 19-7. Just 2 Gators turnovers in the first half, 7 for Kentucky. So therefore, points off turnovers you'd think would be a little more lopsided. It's not. 4-4. Kentucky has gone through their second drought now of the half. Twice this half they've gone a stretch where they've missed 6 of 7 shots. Now, last time they roared back to tie the game. We'll see what happens here in the final 3:23. Florida ball out of the media timeout. Samuel at the top of the arc pushes to his left to Pullen. Pullen dribbles between the legs. Out pops Clayton to take it from him. Guarded by Reed Shepard. Clayton to the left, foul line extended. Feed Condon up top. Thought about a 3 off the pump fake. Drives, pass fake. Lays it up. Off the glass, but no good. Rebound for Kentucky, and Mitchell sends it ahead to Shepard, who's been a problem off the bench. 3 minutes remaining in the half. Wagner now holding at the edge of the center jump circle. Guarded with some space by Pullen. Picked up his dribble, throws to Shepard on his left. Shepard off the angle screen, plays pick and roll with Mitchell. Mitchell, pull-up jumper's good, a 14-footer. Thought he was going to go all the way to the cup. Pulled up for 2 and makes it 39-31. 2:35 to go. Walter Clayton gives a Pullen over in the left front court. Zion to the three-point line, keeps the dribble alive, retreats with that right-hand bounce. Now give to Kugel. Kugel works all the way to the right wing, throws back over the top of the arc to Pullen. Pullen trying to work with a Condon screen here. Throws out of a double to Clayton. Clayton with 4, with 3. Back out to Pullen. Straight away, logo 3. Banked it in to beat the shot clock buzzer. Wow! 42-31.
All right. 2 big threes this half.
Off the Gators logo. Reeves drives, right side of the lane, scoop shot, good, right down the slot, laid it in underhanded. 42-33, Pullen feeds the left corner, Clayton, 2-foot jump stop off a big bounce, to Condon up top, flip it to Kugel, shirt tail out, tees up a 3, back iron no good, a little off range there. Kentucky brings it up with 91 seconds remaining in the first half. Gators lead by 9, and to Mitchell. Block right, up strong, banked it in. They're getting the looks down low.
Mitchell with a couple tough finishes. Yeah. Good job not fouling and making him make the shots, and he did.
22 in the paint for Kentucky. Pullen drives to the right foul line extended, along the free throw line, backdoor cut. Kugel catches, turns, shoots around the rim, and draws the foul. Riley Kugel playing with 3 fouls in the first half. His best game in what, a month? Feels like it.
He's played great today. He's been alert on the defensive end. It all got started because he jumped into a passing lane to steal a loose ball, a weak pass, used his speed and length to get out in transition, and since then, he's played fantastic, minus a couple defensive fouls.
10 points for Kugel, 4 of 6 from the field, a pair of threes at the line to our right for the first time. Foul on Antonio Reeves, his first. Free throw's good. It's interesting, Samuel's 1 of 4. He leads the SEC in field goal percentage, but he can't get it going in the low post today. Now, one of his misses was a 3.
3, somewhat late in the shot clock.
Yes.
I was calling for the 3 over here. That's how good I was feeling, Sean.
Feel good about 8 threes, though, and a half. 8 of 20. Missed the second. These free throws. 1 minute remaining in the half. The Gators are 3 of 8 at the line in the first half. As a team, lead by 8. Shepard rolls it into Mitchell. Block left. Spins on Kugel. Riley's got to be careful. Gets to the other side of the rim. And reverse is good for Mitchell. Yeah, Riley needed help. He couldn't foul there with 3. Clayton down the left side of the lane. Throws the wing left for Zion. Fumbled it. Trying to move off their bench. Off the turnover. Edwards to the rack. Lays it up. Tipped away by Condon. Power play to the other end for the Gators. Pullen drives across the lane. Backs it out to Clayton. Clayton drives. Goes to the rim. Lays it up off the glass and in. Get back, get back, get back. 19 seconds to go in the half. Shepard on the right sideline for Kentucky. They'll pull it out. Shot clock start. Play for a last look. Gators lead at 45-37. Are going to win the half. There's Wagner. Draws a switch. Dump to Mitchell. Throw over the top. Shepard. Corner left 3 at the horn. Jammed it up against the iron. The horn's going to sound, and that'll do it. The ball got jammed between the rim and glass, which by rule would then be a held ball or a jump ball. They're going to allow the half to come to a close as it stands here. The Gators win the first half by 8 on the strength of 8 3-pointers. 45-37. Lee Humphrey standing by with head coach Todd Golden.
Coach Golden, you're really able to dictate the pace and play this first half. Your thoughts?
You know, I thought we were a little jittery early, missed some good looks, but we were pretty poised all throughout. And, you know, I felt the last 10 minutes of the half, we started wearing them down a little bit. And, you know, it's the pace that we want. In our gym, we got to play like this.
And defensively, you're really able to lock them down, take Kentucky off the three-point line.
Yeah, as we talked about, that's a huge key, is making sure we can defend the 3 today. Fouled a few too many jump shooters. We can't allow that to happen. But to be in this spot, up 8 at halftime, we're in a good position.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck second half.
Thank you.
All right, guys, thank you very much. 14 points for Walter Clayton Jr. He leads all scorers. He has 3 3-pointers. Kugel's in double figures with 11 off the bench. Trey Mitchell leads Kentucky with a dozen. Halftime in Gainesville, it's Florida 45, Kentucky 37 on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey Florida Hoops fans, the O-Dome isn't the only place for you to gather for a great time. Stop by Celebration Point. It's where Gators come to celebrate. You'll find the best restaurants, shops, hotels, and entertainment in Gainesville. From live concerts and blockbuster movies to Gator apparel and outstanding cuisine, Celebration Point is a family-friendly destination with something for everyone. To see what's new and what's happening, go to celebrationpoint.com/Gators. That's celebrationpointe.com/Gators.
Hey Gator fans, it's head men's basketball coach Todd Golden on behalf of ViStar Credit Union. Did you know ViStar offers Florida fans more banking options like better rates and no hidden fees? ViStar's team is dedicated to making communities they serve stronger by volunteering their time and talents. ViStar also donates millions to local nonprofits. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit ViStarCU.org for more information. Go Gators!
What makes a champion? Dedication, resilience, preparation, and belief. In the summer of 2024, our U.S. Olympic and Paralympic athletes will compete in Paris for gold medals in their part in history. But Team USA won't get there alone. At UF Health, we know what it takes to be a champion and to care for champions. We do it every day for them and for you. UF Health is a proud national medical center for Team USA. The same great care they get, you get, always.
I'm John Davis, Secretary of the Florida Lottery, and I'm proud to lead an agency that is creating brighter futures for Florida students, families, and communities. As the primary funding source of the Bright Future Scholarship Program, the lottery has helped nearly 1 million students reach their dream of a post-secondary education. And we will continue to do our part to ensure that every student across this state is aware of these opportunities and has the resources needed to succeed. Because together, we can build a brighter future for all.
This is the Starry Halftime Report. Starry, charge your game with Starry, official soft drink of Florida Gators basketball. The Starry Halftime Report begins now.
Halftime at the Exact Tech Arena. We're at the half. The Gators lead Kentucky 45-37. Steve Egan and Lee Humphrey here courtside as we take a look back at this first half. Lee, what a wild and frenetic pace that felt really good.
That's the most fun I've had watching basketball in a while, Steve. I mean, we played a great first half. We locked Kentucky down defensively for the most part, a few breakdowns here and there. But the best part, like you said, we were able to get out in transition and put Kentucky on their heels.
I mean, look at the three-point differential here. 1 of 10 for Kentucky. The Gators have hit 8.
8 of 20. We've held Kentucky, their biggest strength, three-point shooting, to only 10 attempts.
Yeah,
so
I was going to say, the Kentucky had the advantage coming into the game, but the Gators have it here at the half.
They're hitting over 10, almost 11 threes per game at 42%, which is third in the country. So a huge strength of theirs that we've completely taken it away.
What else have you liked in this first half?
The way we've taken care of the ball, only 3 turnovers. That was a big point of emphasis in my mind coming in. Said we want to attack them, put them on the heels, but to do that, you got to make sure you take care of the ball. Only 3 turnovers is a fantastic first half.
All right, and again at the half, the Gators up 8, 45-37. And today's Old Dominion best in the game is Walter Clayton. He leads the Gators with 14 points at the half. Old Dominion Freight Line works hard to be the best of the game and is proud to be the official freight carrier of the Florida Gators. Lee and I are back with more in a moment on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Coach Todd Golden here. We all know Gator fans are a rare breed. The way you show up on game day is the way you show up in life. All out. So when it comes to pet fanatics like you, there's only one place who goes all out for your pet the way you do, and that's Pet Paradise and New Day Veterinary Care. It's a one-stop shop for all your pet care needs. Boarding, grooming, day camp, and veterinary services all in one place. Whatever your pet needs, they'll make them feel completely at home. Pet Paradise and New Day Veterinary Care. Finally, complete pet health care is here for Gator Nation.
This is Gators basketball from Learfield.
When you live in SEC country, you feel it everywhere you go. The traditions and rivalries surround you. As much as you celebrate the game, Region celebrates your financial wins even more. And like SEC fans, we'll never quit. Because in an SEC world, we're the SEC Bank. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC.
My lower back pain, my knee pain would all come in just through the grind of the race season.
Joey Logano is a multiple NASCAR champion, and this is Joey's Good Feet story.
When I was fit for arch supports at the Good Feet store, for me, it's completely changed the game. Not only helped with my pain, but completely changed the way I feel and perform. And my balance improved dramatically. And one way I'm mad about it, because I wish I knew sooner, go to the Good Feet store, try them out, and see it for yourself.
With 7 locations in Central Florida, find yours at goodfeet.com.
Steve Egan, Lee Humphrey here courtside at the half. The Gators lead Kentucky 45-37. All right, Lee, the Gators up 8. How do they close this out and pick up a huge win?
We've got to be ready to answer any Kentucky runs, really. Kentucky, you know, is going to come out desperate, playing hard. They're going to be frustrated offensively, 1 for 10. So we got to make sure we continue to communicate in transition, matching up early, running them off the three-point line just like we did in the first half. We could do a little bit better job matching up at the rim for their post runners, but hey, I'd rather run them off the three-point line and give up a few twos than not. And then offensively, just keep taking care of the ball. 3 turnovers, I really think that was a huge key in the game, and we've been able to limit those.
So again, Kentucky's not going to go 1 for 10 in the second half, I don't think, from beyond the arc. So you're going to have to guard the arc here.
You're going to have to guard the arc. We're going to have to continue making shots. I mean, 8 for 20 from a three-point line is a great performance. 40% from 3 at a high volume. So if we do that again and we limit turnovers, we'll win this game.
All right, Ligon, again at the half, the Gators up 8, 45-37. Davis Chevrolet, a proud sponsor of the Gators. Davis Chevrolet, your premier North Central Florida dealer of new and certified pre-owned Chevy cars and trucks. Mike Mote has a look at everything else going on in college basketball this afternoon as we continue in a moment on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
The head ball coach scores again. Steve Spurrier's head beer coach 1966 American Lager is now available everywhere at Exactech Arena. Smooth and refreshing with just enough of a crisp finish. Also available at most places you buy beer. If you don't see it, ask for it.
A beer made by Gators for Gators. Make a great play and enjoy a cold one today.
Steve Spurrier's head beer coach 1966 American Lager. Please drink responsibly.
Hey Gator fans, it's head men's basketball coach Todd Golden on behalf of ViStar Credit Union. Did you know ViStar offers Florida fans more banking options like better rates and no hidden fees? ViStar's team is dedicated to making communities they serve stronger by volunteering their time and talents. ViStar also donates millions to local nonprofits. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit ViStarCU.org for more information. Go Gators.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I like it. So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip. Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
They say good things come to those who wait. But with delivery or curbside pickup from Publix, powered by Instacart, now they come without the wait. In as little as an hour, you could have the good stuff like key lime pie and chocolate chip cookies come right to your door. Get started at Publix.com/shop because you can never have too much of a good thing. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Item prices vary from item prices in physical store locations. Fees, tips, and taxes may apply, subject to terms and availability.
It's time to go across the SEC. Presented by T-Mobile, bringing 5G to hometowns across the SEC and proud partner of the Florida Gators.
Mike Mote back inside our UFL studios. Our score at the half, the Gators lead the Kentucky Wildcats 45-37. Let's update you on the SEC scoreboard. 2 games in progress. One dead even at the 11:43 mark of the second half. Mississippi State and South Carolina in Columbia, they are tied up at 42. Meanwhile, Georgia on the road leading at Missouri 28-18. They're about halfway through the first half there. Getting set to tip at the top of next hour in about 30 minutes or so. 25th ranked Auburn on the road at Arkansas later on this afternoon. It's Alabama and Vanderbilt. 5th ranked Tennessee hosting 22nd ranked and undefeated Ole Miss. It'll be LSU and Texas A&M, the nightcap this evening. Top 25 scoreboard now. 7th ranked Marquette in some trouble on the road against Seton Hall. They trail this one 54-46. That is in the second half. Also 8th ranked North Carolina now leading 16th ranked Clemson. This game's been going back and forth. 42-41 is that score in the early stages of the second half there. Getting set to tip at the top of next hour. 2nd ranked Kansas and TCU from Fog Allen. And number 3 Houston will take on West Virginia. Also, you've got Providence in action this afternoon. They'll tip off at the top of next hour as well against Creighton. Our score at the break, it is Florida 45 and Kentucky 37. Second half action just ahead. Sean's back to call it with Lee, and we'll continue to update you on games in progress as we move along here on the Gators Sports Network from Learfield.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of the Florida Gators, helping the world keep promises.
The Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles reminds you to stay in the game and play by the rules. Texting and driving is against the law. One text takes your eyes off the road for about 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving around twice the length of a basketball court with your eyes closed. To win while driving, you must focus. Put it down and focus on driving to arrive alive.
This is Florida basketball from Learfield.
We've spent a lot of time in our homes. I'm on a Zoom call.
Dinner's ready.
But we've learned that when we love our home, it loves us right back. Now you can keep that love going when you install energy-efficient natural gas appliances and earn up to $1,925 in cash rebates. You'll love endless hot water, faster drying and cooking times, and ongoing savings and comfort. To learn more and how to qualify, visit peoplesgas.com/rebates.
Hey Gator fans, it's head men's basketball coach Todd Golden on behalf of ViStar Credit Union. Did you know ViStar offers Florida fans more banking options like better rates and no hidden fees? ViStar's team is dedicated to making communities they serve stronger by volunteering their time and talents. ViStar also donates millions to local nonprofits. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit ViStarCU.org for more information. Go Gators!
Steve Egan back at the Exact Tech Arena, where at the half the Gators lead Kentucky 45-37. Now to call the second half of this afternoon's game, here is the voice of the Gators, Sean Kelly.
Everybody's got a little something in their voice box today. Thank you, Steve Egan. Both teams back on the floor. We wait the start of the second half for a good one in the first half for the Gators. Lee Humphrey, 45-37. Fewest three-pointers made in a half this season for Kentucky. That was one of your Lee's keys today.
That and my other key, turnovers. Only 3 in the first half. If we do that in the second half, if we guard the three-point line anywhere close to what we did in the first half and limit turnovers, we'll have a great shot here.
I think the only thing that I'm concerned about is the free throw line. The Gators will have 5 points at the line. They're 3 of 8 in the first half as a team. I just don't want to get into a situation against the 6th-ranked team in the country where a missed free throw is what you're going to look back on. That's got to improve in the second half.
Let's just keep this lead above 10. Then we don't have to worry about free throws too much, but you're right. Let's hit the free throws. That'll go a long way to building that lead.
First half stats brought to you by ViStar Credit Union. Do good, bank better. 14 for Walter Clayton, Riley Kugel with 11 off the bench. So those two guys have combined for 25 of Florida's 45 points. 8 3-pointers in the first half for the Gators. Kugel's got 2 of them. Walter Clayton's got 3 of them. And even we had a banked-in 3 from Zion Pullen, a logo 3, as they say in the NBA, to beat a shot clock. It was banked in. It still counted for 3 points.
Still counted. And don't forget, Alex Condon's banked in 3.
I forgot about that one, too. His first 3 in over 10 games, by the way. Kentucky's led in scoring by Trey Mitchell. He's got 12. Their big threats, though, haven't been a threat. Reeves, who leads the league in scoring, has 9 in one half of play. So Kentucky will start the half with the ball and shoot the end to our right. Reeves and Wagner up top. Mitchell sets the screen for Wagner. Wagner behind the back dribble, works into the paint, lobs toward the rim. Catch lay-in won't go. And it goes out of bounds. It's last off the Gators. Bradshaw couldn't finish it. Bradshaw only played about a minute in the first half. Their starting center.
And switch the pick and roll. Samuel did a good job staying in front of Wagner on the drive.
Baseline inbound for Reeves. Tees up a wing right 3. Got it. Oh, long 2, says the officiating crew. Crew chief Terry Oglesby signals 2 the scorer's table. So 45-39. Florida's first touch offensively and turned it over. Tried to go high-low. Red and Stone. Mitchell to Wagner. Heroes in the lane. Lays it up and in. A little 4-0 burst here by Kentucky to start the half.
Okay. Start we wanted. All right, reset.
And at the same energy in the first 20. You'll need to hear the second 20. Clayton turns the corner, down the lane, lays it up, off the glass, went in, no good. Tip ball is in. Handlocked it, finished it, second chance.
We've had success with that middle pick and roll. Walter Clayton getting to his right hand down the lane.
47-41. All right. Poland, Clayton at the guard. Samuel handlocked it in the low post. Richard in the wing. Lob deep. Trap off the catch. Turnover, Kentucky. Samuel with the steal. Bounce pass into Poland. To the left wing. Richard for three. In and out. No good. He can't get one to go. Richard has been so good from downtown the last two. Is 0 for 7 altogether, 0 for 6 from 3. And a foul here against the Gators in the fight for the loose ball.
Will's had some good looks, too. Some wide open looks off of ball movement. And there he had one wide open out of transition. Tyrese Samuel started the break. Passes Zion Paul and one extra for the wide open three.
Foul on Micah Handlock in his first. Yeah, Gators are winning by 6 and Richard hasn't scored. I kind of like how that could play out later. Tiger, a high screen and roll with Mitchell. Goes to his right to Edwards, down to the low post. Mitchell catches block right, they double him. Go out wing left, wide open shooter. 3-ball missed off the left wing by Reeves. Don't give him that look all day.
But off the wrong guy there.
Yeah. Clayton, top of the arc, to the foul line extended right side. Goes across the lane to the left low post. Samuel bumps, turns. Mini right hook, no good. Onyensu dives to the deck, grabs a hold of it. He's tied up, jump ball. Gators ball. Arrow belongs to Florida.
That was tremendous hustle from Tyrese Samuel. I mean, we had really no business getting that possession. And Tyrese, with a loose hand, knocks the ball loose, causes the tie-up.
Calipari took Bradshaw out early again in this half. Onyensu is in at center for Kentucky. Into Clayton right corner. Tees up a three. It's long. Air ball. Picked up on a bounce. Weak side by Mitchell. Mitchell brings it up himself. Backs it out to Wagner. Wagner around the screen. Euros into the lane. Goes out up top. Reeves. One dribble. Shoots straight away. And drills a three. Reeves is heating up.
Just feel our pace and energy hadn't quite been the same as when the half ended.
14 now for Reeves. It's a 3-point lead for Florida. 47-44. Golden takes a handoff. Resets himself between the circles. Hands it to Handlockton. Handlockton. Threw it away. Just careless. It's got to be a dribble handoff or come and get it. And he threw it into the Gators bench. Condon will come in for Handlockton.
Coach waving his finger again. I think he wants more energy from the guys. Talking to Handlock specifically there as he comes out, but just in general, we need to get back into the flow.
Condon gave you a bounce in the first half. Let's see what he does here in the second. The three Tyson, pass wing or baseline right, a runner at the cup. Reeves missed a 2-ball right up against the rim. Clear it, Condon ahead to Poland. Finds Clayton, back it up to Alex. Alex dribble handoff, hands to Richard on the right wing. Richard takes the top of the floor, draws that foul. Get a hand check here, it looks like. And it'll be called on Justin Edwards. Sideline inbound here just to our left.
Like that, get an early foul on Kentucky. They only gave up 4 fouls the first half. Maybe we could work our way into the bonuses.
Both teams, relatively speaking, didn't shoot a whole lot of free throws in the first half. 8 attempts each side.
Not a lot of fouls.
No. Samuel, dribble handoff right side for Richard, turns the corner, attacks the rim, contact, drew a foul, he's going to the line. Will Richard might get his scoring going at the free throw line on a foul against Edwards. He picks up 2 quick ones here, and Bradshaw is going to come back in for Kentucky. The size is an issue here for Kentucky in that the Gators are I think for the first time in a while, Lee, not only matching them size-wise in the low post, but the Gator guards are bigger and stronger this year and can match up with Kentucky's strong guards here today as well.
We've got great size across the board. I mean, really one of the strengths of our team and one of the reasons why we've won rebounding margin plus 11 thus far this season.
First free throw good by Richard. Got the second, so Will Richards in the book now. First 2 points, 49-44 Gators. 16:49 to go, second half. Wagner gives to Mitchell, top of the arc. Push pass to his right to Reeves. Back it out, reset to Wagner, the center jump circle. Little give and go with Mitchell. Play screen, pick and pop. Driving, reverse layup's good. Wow, Wagner went left to right from the rim to score. Here's Poland trying to answer right back. Gets deep in the lane, backs it out to Condon. Straight away for three. Back iron, no good. Tap out rebound finds Mitchell for Kentucky. Up the left sideline. Edwards freezes, stops, pops, and hits a wing left 2-ball.
Tough out of transition, baseline 15-foot jumper.
So Kentucky, 5 of their last 7 has pulled it within 1. One lead change in this game, by the way. Clayton draws 2 on the left wing. Goes up top to Condon. High low, went inside to Samuel, got held, and there's no call. The ball goes out of bounds, and the Gators turn it over, and Todd Golden goes flying down to scream at the baseline official. Samuel was held in the lane, takes us to immediate timeout. That's really the first time that the Gators were going to be successful going high-low and didn't get the call. We'll take a break. 15:57 to go, second half. Gators 49, Wildcats 48. This is the Gators Sports Network from Learfield.
As the official wealth management team of the Florida Gators, Talon Wealth gives a cheer for the orange and blue when our Gators take a chump out of their competition. But we react differently. When products like mutual funds, annuities, or even REITs takes a chump out of someone's retirement, are you receiving the value you're paying for? Compare what Talon's been doing to what you've been doing for free. Visit guardingyournestegg.com.
Advisory services through Talon Private Wealth, an SEC registered investment advisor, license B05634. Compensation was paid to Learfield for partnership with the Gators as of January 2023.
What makes a champion? Dedication, resilience, preparation, and belief. In the summer of 2024, our U.S. Olympic and Paralympic athletes will compete in Paris for gold medals in their part in history. But Team USA won't get there alone. At UF Health, we know what it takes to be a champion and to care for champions. We do it every day for them and for you. UF Health is a proud national medical center for Team USA. The same great care they get, you get, always.
Being the voice of the Gators is great. Limousines, charter jets, the freshest swag, autograph signings, a fully catered broadcast booth, and of course, the best seat in the house. Most of that is not real, but I'll tell you what is real, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. With just 4 simple, high-quality ingredients, Bud Light pairs perfectly to tailgating, enjoying the game, and being with friends. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. So join me, Sean Kelly, in cheering on the Gators and enjoying an ice-cold Bud Light. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
All the action all season long. You're listening to Gators basketball.
Gator fans, strengthen your chop today and cheer on the Gators with an ice cold glass of Florida milk. Brought to you by Florida's Dairy Farmers, proudly celebrating more than 35 years of building a strong and healthy Gator nation. 15:57 left in regulation. Florida now clinging to a 1-point lead, 49-48.
49-48. Pace has not been the same as when the second half closed, and a big reason for that, turnover, Sean. 3 turnovers this second half, quick. We only had 3 the whole first half, so we've got to make sure we turn that around and get back in transition, put Kentucky on their heels so you can make easy passes.
11-4 starting to the second half for the visiting Wildcats, who are still in the timeout huddle here at the O'Connell Center. Sold-out building. We are back home next weekend against Arkansas. It's a tough first week. It's a tough first 5 in the conference. At Ole Miss on Wednesday night. That is a late tip, by the way. 9 Eastern. We're on the air at 8:30 Eastern time. Then next Saturday's home game against the Razorbacks tips off at 4 o'clock Eastern time. Coverage on the network starts at 3:30.
You know what it feels like, Sean? Coming out of halftime, almost like we exerted so much energy, playing so hard, and the crowd did too. It feels like everybody's coming out of halftime with the deep sigh. Oh, we can relax, but that's exactly opposite of what you need to do. You need to just keep the pedal down.
Gators 1 of 6 shooting in the second half. By the way, Kentucky has only trailed at halftime once this season. They lost that game. The Gators, when leading at the break, 9-1. And Florida undefeated when leading with 5 minutes to go. We'll see where we are, which seems like a long way away here with 15:57 on the clock. Out of the timeout, Clayton, Poland, Kugel, Thomas Houck, and Alex Condon. Kentucky is going to send out Edwards, Mitchell, Bradshaw, Wagner to the floor.
Riley, a huge spark in the first half with 11 points. See if he can do it again here in the second half.
Kentucky ball, out of the break. Mitchell, dribble handoff. Top of the floor for Reeves. Reeves against Clayton. Goes to his right, picks it up, throws left. Wagner will feed Bradshaw on the left wing. Back out to Wagner, front court left. 10 on the shot clock. Pick and roll with Mitchell. Mitchell sinks, catches mid-post, left side of the lane. Turns, right hook. Trey Mitchell missed that. Rebounded by Kentucky. Second chance opportunity for the Wildcats. 6 off second chance. Here's Wagner for 3, make it 9 off second chance. Wagner marks to the crowd, and Kentucky takes the lead, 51-49. Our second lead change of the game. Condon goes back door to Clayton, left wing, attacks the rim, got it off the glass and one.
Wow, Walter Clayton hanging in the air.
16 for Clayton. Ties the game at 51. Foul on Trey Mitchell, his second.
Kentucky has extended their pressure from their guards out on the floor, playing in the passing lane higher off the three-point line, and Walter Clayton makes them pay with the backdoor cut.
Free throw's good. 3-point play. Another lead change. Gators up 52-51. Gators have led by as many as 11 this afternoon. Reeves between the circles. Clayton makes him go left. Runner at the rim. Front iron no good. Rebound underneath. Bradshaw put it up. Missed the bunny. Cleared by the Florida Gators. Up the right sideline. Kugel for 3 off the dribble. Short. Got his own miss. Goes to the rim and dunks it with 2 hands. 54-51. We'll give that as a Florida Dairy Farmers dunk of the game. Florida Dairy Farmers celebrating more than 35 years of building a strong and healthy Gator Nation. Mitchell throws out the paint. Up top, Edwards. Pass fake. Steps into the key. Shoots. Missed from 18. Rebound, Clayton. Clayton on the move. Bounce pass to Kugel. Left of the lane. Walled off by Mitchell. The edge of the paint. Trying to step through him. Lost the handle. Stolen by Kentucky. Wagner up the center of the floor. Pauses. Top of the arc. Now into the lane. Dumps underneath. Bradshaw up strong. Shoots. Missed it, but he draws the foul.
Let's hope that's on Condon.
It is on Alex Condon.
Riley took a swipe at it, and I wasn't sure who they were going to give it to.
Yeah, Riley Kugel, if you're just joining us, picked up 3 quick fouls off the bench in the first half. Actually came in for a second run in the first half and played clean. He played well. He's still playing with 3 fouls. Kugel with 13 points. And Bradshaw misses the free throw. So now it's a good foul. Gators by 3, just underneath the 14-minute mark. Reed Shepard comes in. So does Dillingham for Kentucky. They're super subs. Dillingham has not shot the 3 well his last 3, and that's a brick on the second free throw. Dillingham is, wow, he is 2 for his last 12 from 3. Here's Pullen, harassed up top by Wagner. He's a good defender. Over to Clayton on his left. Clayton looks inside, nothing there. To the wing, and Kugel. Kugel trying to feed Condon. Can't post up, tells him to clear out. Swing to the right wing. Pullen dribbles to the left hand at the top of the arc. 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. Over the left wing, Clayton, quick trigger 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Howard. Up top for Pullen. Got 17 now to work with on the shot clock. Gators lead by 3. Pullen off the right angle. Drives, going to the rim. Lays it up, and then he streaks to the cup and kissed it off the glass.
Zion saw the mismatch with Mitchell, waited for the moment, moved it over to the wing so he could drive with his right hand.
Double figures for Pullen. He's done it in every game he's played for the Gators. And Pullen commits a foul up top. Bumped Wagner above the 3-point line. That's 2 on Zion Pullen. He's got 11 points on 5 of 8 shooting. 3 assists. Gators 9 assists on 21 field goals. Samuel back in. Replaces Alex Condon.
And we've answered Kentucky's run with a 7-0 run of ourselves, which has been huge. We've gotten the crowd back into the game, and we've gotten momentum.
Each team with 3 fouls in the half. 13 minutes to play. Bounce pass to Mitchell, left side of the lane. Spins, works out to the baseline, shoots off 1 foot, missed it. Samuel tipped the rebound to himself. Almost went in. Up the floor to Pullen. Zion into the lane. Peels off, left side of the lane. Keeps the dribble alive on the near sideline. Feeds Kugel, posting up. Block left against the smaller Wagner, and going block to block, draws a foul. Foul is going to be on Wagner. His first, team's fourth. We're going to put Riley Kugel on the line. I don't know if this was in the act of shooting, partner.
Don't think it was, but we'll take it. He may have gone in. He was going into the shooting.
Sure. Kugel 1 of 2 at the line today. Gets 2 opportunities here. Looking to build on a 7-0 run by Florida. Who's up by 5. Oh, my goodness. Missed the first. 50% as a team. 6 of 12.
Leaving points out there, Sean.
Second one goes in for Riley Kugel. So Kugel with 14 now. Lead up to 6 for Florida. Scoring drop for Kentucky is at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Reed Shepard on the dribble here. Right side. Feeds Wagner up top. Dribble handoff with Dillingham. Back to the left wing. Wagner for 3. Side iron no good. Houck with another rebound. Bolin able to bring it across half court. Left angle now to the left baseline. Out to Samuel, near wing. Jump stop in the lane. Scoops to the rim. No good. There's a whistle. A foul call from the other side of the floor. They caught on Yensu for whacking him on the arm.
Tyrese is quick with the dribble. He was a little in and out crossover like a guard to get the advantage where it looked like he was going to have no angle.
I've been wanting to say this for a while at the risk of not sounding smart, which happens often to me. But I want to say it now. I think Tyrese Samuel, as he misses the first free throw, has one of the best handles of a college big I've seen in a long time.
It is impressive. He shocked me since the start of the year, all season long with his ball handling. Multiple coast-to-coast drives, quick moves like that one, in and out cross against bigs to get an angle towards the rim.
Missed. Oh, he got it. It hit the back of the iron and like a water balloon sink over the rim to go in. Split him.
Hit the dead spot in the rim.
58-51. Wagner turns the corner down the left slot, reaches for the rim, laid it up and in, and was fouled. And Wagner's the guy that's kind of trying to put this on his shoulders now. He's into double figures with 11. Reeves leads him with 14, but Wagner seems to be more of the problem. This is going to be a foul on Thomas Houck. It is number 3. Aberdeen got beat. Wagner's on the turn.
He's got to keep him over on the side there. It looked like pick and roll coverage was geared towards keep it on the side. Wagner got over the top of it down the middle of the paint.
Free throw's good. That's 10 points in the second half alone for DeJuan Wagner, or DJ Wagner, beg your pardon. 58-54 Florida. Kugel catches the left wing. Little shimmy shake, drives the rim. Trying to jump pass it toward the right wing. It goes out of bounds off Kentucky. It'll be Florida ball when we come back. 11:51 to go in the second half. It's the Florida Gators 58, Kentucky Wildcats 54. This is the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
What widens the eyes, tightens the stomach, and flutters the heart. Adrenaline. Feel it for yourself in the Toyota RAV4, Camry, Corolla, and Tacoma. Get 3.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2024 Toyota RAV4. Toyota, let's go places. Offer valid through January 31st, 2024. Zero down for well-qualified buyers with approved credit and financing through Southeast Toyota Finance. $29.52 monthly payment for every $1,000 financed. Excludes tax tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
This is the Gators Sports Network from Learfield.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So we could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I like it. So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip. Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Hey Gator fans, it's head men's basketball coach Todd Golden on behalf of ViStar Credit Union. Did you know ViStar offers Florida fans more banking options like better rates and no hidden fees? ViStar's team is dedicated to making communities they serve stronger by volunteering their time and talents. ViStar also donates millions to local nonprofits. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit vistarcu.org for more information. Go Gators!
It's a new season at Kohl's with everyday styles at great prices. You can get more of what you want for less. Find go-tos for going everywhere and perfect picks for your home, too. Shop Kohl's at Kohl's.com today. 58-54. It'll be Gators ball coming out of the timeout. 11:51 on the game clock here, second half, as both teams are huddled up. That means Lee Humphrey's over there with the Gators as well. Time to go inside the huddle, brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
Coach Golden coming over to the bench talking about pick and roll coverage. Didn't tell Aberdeen, hey, Black, you got to make sure you keep the dribbler on the sideline. Don't let them get off the pick and roll to the middle of the floor. Then going into underneath out of bounds play right here called smash. Going to look to get Tyrese Samuel on a, they're going to go 4 flat across the baseline pop. Tyrese Samuel up to the free throw line. He's going to catch. Condon will duck in on the block. Tyrese Samuel will look to drive to the basket with his left hand.
All right. Heavy, big action coming up on this inbounds for the Gators. So far, Kugel's got 14. Walter Clayton leads Florida with 17. Poland's in double figures with 11. Zion Poland double figures in every game he's played for the Gators so far. Today for Poland, assist to turnover 3-1. So baseline right here for Florida, 19 on the shot clock. And as Lee mentioned, Zion Poland here on the trigger. Kentucky has outscored the Gators 17-13 here in the second half. Had a couple of lead changes since the break. Kentucky has missed 6 of their last 7 shots. Here we go. And Poland's inbounds pass deflected right back out. Nobody moved for the Gators, so you did not show your hands. And Yensu is warned by the officials trying to defend Samuel on the near low post. Lob it into Samuel, catches block right. He was fouled. Somehow got a pass to Aberdeen. Back to Samuel, duck in by Hauk. Samuel goes to the rim himself. Scoop left hand, no good. Didn't have a real good look at it. Kentucky clears it. Dillingham brings it up the floor, throws wing left. Shepard for 3, ripped it. That's Kentucky's best possession. That's most Kentucky-like from the start today. Backdoor cut. Poland catches, pushes it off the glass and in. There's a whistle. Oh, and a blocking foul is called on Kentucky. Possible 3-point play here for Florida to answer right back. Fouls him against Justin Edwards, his third.
I like the aggressive attack on the offensive end, though, because we just gave up a 3 to Shepard. We didn't match up in transition. We didn't sulk. We got the ball out of bounds, and we took it right back at Kentucky.
Kentucky made 1 3-pointer in the first half, 3 now in the second half. It's a 3-point game. Poland's free throw, short, rebounded by the Wildcats. 60-57 Florida. Gators have missed 8 free throws today. Dillingham, bounce pass on Yensu, posting out. Right side of the lane against Zion Poland. Big advantage here. Turn, left hook, good. They got the guard on the switch, and the bucket makes it a 1-point game.
And no double. Looks like we wanted to live with that post touch instead of an open 3.
5 points for Onyensu, the 7-footer from Nigeria. Remember their senior men's Nigerian national team. Out dribble handoff, wing right for Poland. Takes the dribble over the top of the key, throws backdoor for Kugel, goes to the rim, tried to dunk it, he's fouled on the play. Riley will go to the free throw line. Fouls on Onyensu. His second.
Nice backdoor cut from Riley, and he was so close to finishing that dunk, getting the and one.
7th team foul partner on the Wildcats.
In the bonus early.
Yes.
He's got to make them.
10:51 on the game clock. Got to make these Gators 8 of 16 as a team. Missed one again. 8 of 17. It's making me sick to my stomach.
I'm speechless right now.
Could have a
pretty big lead if we're knocking down free throws.
Good. Split them. Would you believe me if I told you Kentucky has 4 assists in the game? 4.
They're averaging 16 or
Gators by 2. Off the high middle screen. Wagner dripped into his right. catch. Sent it to his right to Dillingham, or left to Dillingham. Trying to feed Mitchell, poked loose by Clayton. Mitchell recovers, 8 to shoot. Spins into a double, lost the handle, and they're going to call a foul on Handlockton. Micah just returned to the game floor, and he picks up, I think, number 4 here. Second. I like being wrong.
I'll take 2 instead of 4. I was wrong 2 minutes ago. Kentucky has 19 assist average on the season, so even more impressive we're holding them to 4.
Yet they're only down 2 because of the missed free throws. I'm going with that. Reed Shepard now off the baseline inbound. Top of the floor. Crossover dribble. Drives the right slot. Lobs in the paint. Ayenso catches. Missed a bunny at the rim. Rebound Samuel. Outlet pass to Poland. Up the floor to Kugel. Kugel turns, shoots a turnaround jumper left of the rim. Tipped in. Left hand. Micah Handlockton.
All of Micah's points tonight have been tapping offensive rebounds.
63-59. Florida leads with 9:54 to play. Trying to take down number 6 Kentucky. Dillingham feeds the low post. Ayenso turns into a right hook. Missed it off the block. And a foul against Mitchell going for the rebound. Free throws some 80 feet away for the Gators in the bonus.
This bonus.
A challenge here.
What can you challenge?
Play is under review. 9:42 on the game clock. And after a swiftly played first half, things are bogged down here in the second half of the SEC opener between Florida and Kentucky. While they take a look, let's go ahead and allow our stations along the network to identify themselves. 10 seconds for the legal station identification. This is the Gator Sports Network from Learfield. Sean Kelly, Lee Humphrey, Steve Egan. Here courtside of the O'Connell Center in Gainesville, where the Gators lead at 63-59. Based on the replay that we just saw here at our broadcast position, this replay review ought to take about 4 more seconds. This is clearly a foul on Trey Mitchell. Battling Walter Clayton for the rebound. But yet it's taking longer than it should. And, you know, it's interesting. I think they're going to leave it as a 1-and-1 here. Foul on Mitchell.
I agree with that.
They could have taken a look to see if there was contact to the head and neck area. Hold on. Here comes Orlando Spool to tell television. 1-and-1.
I think when it's all said and done, that was probably the right call.
So Walter Clayton at the line to the left. We got to get this free throw thing to turn around right now. Fuck you, Mitchell! Walter Clayton looking to add to his 17 points. First free throw is good. Walter Clayton is 3 for 4 at the free throw line. Clayton hit 3 threes in the first half. Gators here in this half without a three-pointer. Both free throws down. See, we turned it around right there.
Turned it around. That's another difference first half, second half. 8 threes for us first half, none here second half.
6-point lead, 65-59. Mitchell working to his left, lost the handle, got it back into the lane. Reach-in foul on Walter Clayton. Todd Golden upset. They were so close to a steal without committing the foul. 2 on Clayton now. 6th team foul on Florida.
Feels like Kentucky's barely hanging on right now. They played so well to start this second half, but we completely shifted the momentum.
Last time the Gators beat Kentucky here, Chris Chioza hit the big shot. Mitchell, block left, stepped around Samuel, missed the shot, left of the rim, cleared by Handlockton. On the break, ahead to Kugel, lays it up, no good. Left the floor a little late, got too deep. Gators missed opportunity into the left corner. 3 ball on the way. In and out. No. Tip in by Bradshaw. He was waiting for the miss. Second chance bucket for the Cats. 4-point game. 65-61.
Missed layup from Riley makes it tough to get back in transition.
Kentucky swept the season series last year against Florida. Handoff, Pullen trying to curl into the lane. Bounce pass instead, wing right, Clayton for three. Too strong. Long rebound is Shepard. And Shepard fouled by Clayton in transition. 1-1. Both teams in the bonus now with 8:43 to play.
We've lost our advantage that we had with the bonus. Watching the replay right here, and that's foul. Good ball.
Kugel's going to head for the bench. Will Richard checks back in. Can Richard get going? He's without a field goal today. 0 for 7. Free throw. Shepard missed again. He'd only missed 2 free throws coming into today. He's missed 2 today. He was 18 of 20 coming into today's game. There's Pullen driving on him. Puts it in the hands of Will Richard on the right side. Samuel takes from him, refeeds Pullen, back to the right wing. Richard for 3. Get in there. No good. Handlocked and wins the rebound, and then he turned it over on the outlet pass. Up the floor to Reeves. Reeves to the rim. Dunk stuffed. Wedged in between the rim and the glass. Handlocked and denied him at the rim. The arrow belongs to Kentucky, but what a stop at the cup in transition by Micah Handlockton.
Wow, I was sitting here watching Micah saying, run, run, run. What did he do? He caught him.
Swatted it and wedged it in between the glass and rim. Baseline inbound for the Cats. Into Bradshaw. Handed off to Reeves. Curls around the screen. Handlocked and fouls Reeves on the drive. Third on Micah. 1-1 for Kentucky, trailing by 4.
Kentucky looking to get to the basket these last few possessions. Put their head down, drive it.
Gave the foul to Samuel, which is wrong. Missed the front end, Reeves did. And Kentucky, who's been good at the line this year, has struggled a bit now. It's a hostile environment for the first time this year for Kentucky. 8 minutes to play. Gators lead by 4. Samuel over to Pullen. Works toward the screen at the top of the key. Pullen with 3 defenders around him. Out to Handlockton. High-low to Samuel. Block left. Lost the handle. Got it back. Underneath. Handlockton catches. Reverse dunk. Hold on. Foul. Foul first. A hold called against Kentucky that negates the bucket by Handlockton. It is charged to Reed Shepard. Takes us to a timeout. That's about 3 times now a foul has taken away a finish for the Gators on the offensive end.
I was just thinking that, John, and I'm also thinking, why is everybody going crazy for this dunk? It's because there's a foul.
Yeah. Take a break. 7:49 to go here in regulation. Media timeout in Gainesville. Florida 65, 6th-ranked Kentucky 61 on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Gator Nation, brace yourselves for the most refreshing game changer since the Gator Chomp. Shock Top Belgian White. At 5.2% ABV, this Belgian wheat ale hits all 3 points of refreshment, bursting with a tidal wave of citrus fruit for an alley-oop of flavor your taste buds will enjoy. Smoother than a step-back shimmy, Shock Top has been scoring buzzer beaters since 2006. Now flowing in the O-Dome. Please drink responsibly.
Swish! Wawa is here for game day with hoagies, snacks, drinks, and more for you and the entire squad. Order at wawacatering.com, choose pickup or delivery, and get it in time for the big game. Or if you're feeling hungry right now, just open up the Wawa app and order. Choose in-store or curbside pickup, or get it delivered right to your door. Download the Wawa app today. Wawa is a proud partner of Gators basketball.
Drives, isolation down the right slot. Scoop, got it, and one! Oh-ho-ho!
Coach Golden here, inviting you to get in on the action in Gainesville this season, courtesy of Florida Farm Bureau Insurance. Register to win great prizes, including an autographed ball, gift cards, and tickets to select Gators men's basketball games. Text FFBI to 71855 for your chance to win. Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, proud partner of Gators basketball.
All the action all season long. You're listening to Gators basketball.
Hey, Gator fans, for pet fanatics like you, there's only one place that goes all out for your pet the way you do. Boarding, grooming, day camp, and veterinary services all in one convenient location. Pet Paradise and New Day Veterinary Care. Finally, complete pet health care is here for Gator Nation. 7:49 to go here in Gainesville, and Florida leads 6th-ranked Kentucky 65-61.
You said at the break, let's take our deep breath. Sean, I think this last 8 minutes is going to be frenetic. I mean, the pace has been fast all game long. The intensity will be ratcheted up even more. Both teams are in the bonus, though, so we'll see some stoppage of play for free throws. And it's going to come down to free throws, potentially. We've got to knock them down, Sean.
Both teams have been pretty awful at the free throw line. Florida, as we've documented very well, unfortunately, 11 of 20 for the game. Kentucky, meanwhile, 7 of 13 at 54%. Not much better.
No, not
as
at
in
all.
Worse, actually, than the Gators' 55%. And Tyrese Samuel at the line to our left. He's 1 for 2. This is how we'll come out of the timeout. Last SEC conference title for Kentucky, 2018. They've had one NCAA tournament win over the last 4 years.
Wow.
But they're pleased with how they've started their season at 10-2, high-octane offense. But again, have done so home, neutral site, or Charmin-like in Louisville. Samuel missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Rebound Kentucky's Bradshaw. Another point left of the line here. Kentucky can make it a one-possession game here as we get toward the 7-minute mark. Here's Dillingham off the high middle screen. Pick and pop. Mitchell. Left wing 3. No good. I'll let him take that all day long. Samuel with the rebound. Had to pull it. Back it up to Tyrese. Reese down the left side of the lane. Fumbled the dribble. Out of bounds. So a turnover here after the missed free throw. And the doors open for Kentucky at 7:22.
6th turnover of the half.
Yeah. 9 total, right?
9 total.
Okay. Scoring ground for the Gators in 2.5 minutes. Dillingham stops, shoots, elbow left, knocked it down. A step back off the dribble for Dillingham. And it's a 2-point lead for Florida, 65-63. You didn't think this would be easy, did you?
No, that's right.
7 minutes to play. Pulling, wing right for 3. Good! Stroked it in front of his own bench. Back pedals to the other end. Gators up by 5.
Dillingham threw his hands in the air. He was frustrated with that made three-pointer.
First 3 of the half for the Gators. Wagner, top of the arc. Chest pass to Shepard on his right. Will feed Mitchell. Comes well off the lane here against Clayton. Puts it back toward the color. Turns left hook. No good. Rebound handlocked and stripped by Bradshaw. Back it out to Dillingham, right wing. Dillingham drives into the goal and a blocking foul called against the Gators. Probably against Clayton, and it is against Walter Clayton. Oh, I beg your pardon. Micah Handlock is going to pick up his 4th. Alex Condon's going to check in, presumably, for Micah Handlock. Team foul number 9 on Florida. Last 1-and-1 here for Dillingham and the Wildcats.
I just didn't see Bradshaw at all in that offensive rebound. He thought he was clear.
Both teams have 9 fouls. Free throws good by Dillingham. Poland knocked him off the foul line. Dillingham, that is. Calipari's upset. Poland's job was to block out the shooter. It's 1-and-1. You got to play live on the front end.
You got to block him out.
Second free throw. Good.
I think Edwards actually pushed Poland into Dillingham on that free throw.
Rob Dillingham averaging 14 a game. He's got 6 today. 68-65 Florida. Richards to Condon between the circles. Dribble to the right. Fake the dribble handoff. Now hand it to Clayton. Clayton drives over the top. Gives wing left to Poland. Zion back to Clayton. Top of the arc. Jab step right foot. Drive and kick to Poland. Wing left 3. Off the mark. He knew it. And a foul on the rebound attempt. Oh, on Samuel. Todd Clayton protesting. Todd Golden protesting, beg your pardon. And now double bonus for Kentucky at the other end. 2 free throws.
That's tough. I mean, they're just fighting for the rebound. I mean, there's always contact on those rebounds.
This officiating crew, I think, is determined to not let the game get out of control. I think they've tightened the whistle up a little bit, both sides. Bradshaw's going to the line. 55% free throw shooter. We're actually going to charge the foul to Alex Condon after a conversation amongst the officials. Condon, with that foul, has 2. Sure enough, Bradshaw hits the front end. First team All-State, NewJersey.com. Aaron Bradshaw, 7'1" freshman. Another McDonald's All-American for Coach Cal. He's got a pile of them on this freshman class.
He's every bit of 7'1".
Easy. And he's knocked down both free throws, and the lead for Florida's at 1 with 6 minutes to play. Samuel catches top of the arc. Out of the horn set, gives shortly to his right to Condon. Down to Pullen. Pullen skip pass to the left wing. Caught by Richard. Bounce pass to Condon. Posts it up. Left side against Bradshaw. Turns over the left shoulder. Right hook's good for the freshman from Australia. His dad's here. It's his last day before returning home. Gets to see Condon playing against Kentucky. Gators by 3. Wagner catches left angle. Attacks the rim. Lays it up. Left it short. Loose ball grabbed by Walter Clayton. Out ahead to Zion Pullen. 5:22 to go. Behind the back dribble. Zion down the left side of the lane. Lays it up. No good. Rebound Bradshaw. Pullen's hurt. Clayton's down. It's 5-on-3 at the other end. 3-ball wing right won't go. Condon trying to get the rebound. It goes off his hand and out of bounds. And Zion Pullen is still hurt under the rim at the other end of the floor. Duke Warner, the trainer, out to attend to Pullen. Oh, my.
Zion was holding his calf like a cramp. He's getting stretched out right now. Let's hope all it is a cramp.
I think so. That seems to be the action from Florida's veteran trainer, Duke Warner. The way he grabbed and started working over Zion Pullen's right leg, there was nothing structural wrong there. He's still cramped up. You can see actually his calf bundled up from here. I don't want to speculate any more beyond that, but you and I have both seen enough guys cramp up that that's not fun.
Yeah, not fun at all. And Zion, he's worked hard tonight. He's been pushing the pace. This game has been up and down. He's had to spend a lot of energy.
So, we'll see. Yeah, Todd Golden's going to get Kugel back into the game to replace Zion Pullen here. This is the moment right here. 5:08 to go. Gators by 3. And Wagner at the line for the Wildcats. His double bonus right now is favored Kentucky. Remove all baseline inbound. Okay. Yeah, this was off the rebound missed by Condon. In it goes to Bradshaw. Wing left 2, good. Long range 2 down for Bradshaw. But Bradshaw's picked up his game after very limited action in the first half. 1-point lead for Florida, 70-69. Gators are undefeated this year when leading with 5 minutes to go. 9-0. Kugel turns, gets in the lane, lost the handle. Picked up by Condon. Rises and scores a 3-footer right outside the restricted area. Timeout, Florida. This will be a full. It'll be a 30 called by Florida. Should go to a full, though, at 4:40 to go. 30 becomes a full. There's the indication. And we'll take a break as a result. I don't know what you do for good luck. All that's, whatever it is, start doing it now. 4:40 to go here in the opener. Gators 72, Wildcats 69. Back for the final 4:40 after this on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
This is Gators basketball from Learfield.
Coach Todd Golden here. We all know Gator fans are a rare breed. The way you show up on game day is the way you show up in life, all out. So when it comes to pet fanatics like you, there's only one place who goes all out for your pet the way you do, and that's Pet Paradise and New Day Veterinary Care. It's a one-stop shop for all your pet care needs. Boarding, grooming, day camp, and veterinary services all in one place. Whatever your pet needs, they'll make them feel completely at home. Pet Paradise and New Day Veterinary Care. Finally, complete pet health care is here for Gator Nation.
It's Al from the Good Feet store. If you've been suffering with knee, hip, or back pain, the problem may be right under your nose. Your whole body is supported by your feet. If they're out of alignment, that could cause issues in your knees, hips, and even your back. The Good Feet system helps put your feet in their ideal position. Just stop in, meet with one of our specialists who will personally fit you with the perfect arch support system. You walk around, try them for free, and then you decide if they work for you before you buy. How great is that?
With 7 locations in Central Florida. Find yours at goodfeet.com.
It's great to be a Florida Gator who scores big by saving lives. You have the power to give others a second chance in life by donating blood with One Blood, the official blood center sponsor of the Florida Gators. Visit oneblood.org to find a big red bus blood drive near you. Today's attendance, 10,106, sold out here in Gainesville. The O'Connell Center and Exact Tech Arena. 4:40 to go. Gators 72, Wildcats 69, Lee Humphrey.
We just got a basket. Coach took the opportunity to call a quick timeout because Zion pulled a couple possessions ago, went down with the cramp. He knew he had this timeout that turns into a full and the media timeout coming up under 4. So hopefully with that stoppage, he can get Zion back in the game. We've got Walter Clayton playing at the point guard right now, which he can do, but it's not his natural spot.
Not his natural spot, not as secure with the ball as Zion pulling. Although no turnovers last game for Walter Clayton. And none today.
It looks like Zion is going back to the bench and not stretching with Duke, the trainer, right now. So hopefully that's a good sign that he can come back.
Yeah, I would imagine he has had a few swigs of the juice that tastes awful. You know the one I'm talking about.
That's right.
Enhanced Gatorade. When a player's cramping up. Full court ahead of Kentucky here, who inbounds out of this timeout. They're shooting at the end to our right toward their own bench. 72-69, 4:33 to play. Reeves and Wagner up top. Set the screen is Bradshaw. Wagner goes out to Reeves, drives the left slot, jumps into Condon, lays it in, and a late whistle. It's going to be an and one play here. Count the bucket. Foul on Condon. Mersing. 3 on Alex Condon now. And Reeves going to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. This to tie the game.
Richard taking a little bit of an aggressive angle on that pass. Took himself out of position, opened up the driving lane.
We are tied for the 5th time this afternoon. So we're going to play a 4-minute and 25-second game. Reed Shepard back on the floor for Kentucky. Dangerous. Condon, Richard, Kugel, Hauk, Clayton for Gators. Clayton over to the left wing. Kugel, chest pass to Hauk at the top of the floor. Dribbles to his right. Gives to Clayton. Turns over his screen. Rises at the foul line. Jumper from 16. Members bounce. Went in. It hit the rim 4 times and dropped through for Walter Clayton Jr. Florida on top by 2. 4 minutes to go. Wagner, angle left. Right of the screen by Bradshaw. Wagner in the lane. Climbs Condon and lays it in. Very physical finish. Tie game, 74 aside. Poland waiting to check into the scorer's table. Next dead ball. Be on the other side of a timeout. Clayton from the right sideline. The top of the key to Hauk for 3 up top. No good. Rebounded by DJ Wagner. Wagner up the right side of the floor. Chooses right of the screen of the angle. Draws Hauk on a switch wing right. Reset to Shepard between the circles. Right back to Wagner on the right angle. Drive stolen by Hauk. Hauk teed him up perfectly. Turnover Kentucky with 3:17 to play.
Wagner got a little complacent there.
Clayton gets it behind the back, eludes Shepard, goes down the right side of the lane and fouled. Shepard fouls him. He shoved him And it'll be 2 free throws for the Gators on the other side of the media timeout. Poland will return for Florida as well. 3:10 to go in Gainesville. Florida 74, number 6 Kentucky 74. This is the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Gator Nation, this season it's time to act for the greener good. UF and GFL are making great strides to reduce our footprint, and you can help. Recyclable and compostable paper products, cups, straws, and food waste receptacles are available at the stadium. Look for the signs and put it in the right can, Greener Gator fan. Think green as you cheer on the orange and blue. Call GFL at 1-800-535-9533 or visit us at gflenv.com. GFL, green for life.
Hey Gators fans, this is Coach Todd Golden of the Florida Gators. It takes hard work and dedication for Florida's dairy farmers to produce more than 300 million gallons of milk each year. Visit floridamilk.com/Gators to see how farmers and cows work as a team at the farm just like we do on the court, and to learn more about how nutritious milk gets from the farm to your table. Florida Milk, fueling Gators since 1985.
Retirement is the pursuit of a lifetime at Oak Hammock at the University of Florida. Located in the heart of Gator Country, Oak Hammock is ideal for enjoying nature. Discover new interests with courses at our Institute for Learning in Retirement. Gather with friends to cheer on the Gators and celebrate life. Oak Hammock's newly renovated homes deliver comfort and convenience, including options for skilled nursing and rehab on site. Find your place at oakhammock.org.
All the action all season long. You're listening to Gators basketball.
Gator fans, if you're looking for the best restaurants, hotels, and entertainment options in Gainesville, you'll find it at Celebration Point. It's where Gators go to celebrate. See what's happening by visiting Celebration Point. POINTE.com/Gators. Celebration Point. Hopefully we'll see you there after today's game. Let's go inside the huddle with Lee Humphrey. Lee?
Coach Golden telling his guys that 3 straight stops right here, a kill, wins the game for us. Find a way to get 3 stops on the defensive end after every stop. Get out in transition and run. Push early. Try to score early in the shot clock. If you can, pull it back. If you can't, pull it back. Run some offense. On the pick and rolls, wants to switch pick and rolls with the bigs in the middle of the floor. On the sides, wants to continue pushing to the baseline, but in the middle, wants to switch.
Inside the huddle, brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. Thank you, Lee. 3:10 to play. All tied at 74. 6 ties now. 3 lead changes in the game. Gators have led for 27 minutes, 39 seconds. Kentucky has led today 3 minutes and 58 seconds. 21 for Walter Clayton Jr. That's 20-plus for the 4th time this season for Clayton. 16 for Zion Poland, 15 for Riley Kugel. 3 in double figures for the Wildcats, who have 6 players averaging double figures on the season. 17 for Reeves, 14 for Wagner, 12 for Mitchell. And Walter Clayton is at the line to our left, looking to add to those 21 points. Poland, Clayton, Kugel, Condon, Handlockton on the floor here for the Gators. Not been Will Richards' day. 0 for 8 from the floor. He is on the Gators bench. First free throw is good. Points in the paint pretty much squared itself up. Second chance within 3 of each other. It's been a dynamite game. 22 for Clayton. 1 more to go. Got it. Gators lead by 2 with 3:10 to go. 76-74. Get them up. Hit this whole crowd up. Bradshaw up top, almost turned it over, saved by Bradshaw on a ricochet. Now Wagner gives to Bradshaw on top of the arc. Doesn't want to shoot that. Outside of Dillingham, tees up a 3-wing right. No good. Rebound tip by Poland and secured by Condon. 2:44 to go. 2:40 to go, and the Gators with the lead in the ball. 76-74. Here's Kugel, top of the arc, stumbling with the dribble, picked it up, elbow left. Tried to shovel inside, goes off. Hand locked in and out of bounds. I thought Bradshaw may have touched it. There's no ask for a review here from the Gators bench. Take a look at this replay, partner.
I think it's off Micah.
Yeah. Kentucky gets the stop. 2:25 to go. Get to Reeves, top of the arc. Clayton's going to D him up. Reeves backs up, feeds Mitchell. Gets it right back. Reeves drives the rim, lays it up high off the glass and in. Tie game, 76-76. 2:09 to go. Poland dribbles to his left, gives on the angle here to Clayton, almost to the left front court. Chest pass to Handlock into the top of the arc. Pass wing left, tipped by Kentucky to the backcourt. Handlock that goes back to retrieve. Got to hurry now, 8 to shoot. Pass to Zion Poland. Poland drives left, hard, contact with Bradshaw. Inside to Condon, up, blocked in front of the rim. Loose ball out of bounds. Shot clock violation. Back-to-back turns here by the Gators. Todd Golden's going to send Tyrese Samuel into the ballgame.
Couple careless passes from the Gators the last two possessions. Riley Kugel had the first one, picked up his dribble on a drive. And then there, I think all started with Micah's pass to the corner.
1:40 to play. Kentucky can take the lead here on this trip. And first, though, hold on, a whistle. Did Kentucky call timeout?
Have an injury, maybe. It's like Mitchell's slipping back to the bench.
So they'll allow the sub, and Kentucky will inbound front court left. Inbound to Wagner, front court left. 76, 90 seconds to play. Wagner, bounce pass to Bradshaw, straight away for three. Oh my gosh, he got it. Bradshaw, 2 of 3 from downtown coming into today's game. Timeout, Florida. We'll keep it right here, but the Wildcats and their fans who made the trip enjoying a 3-point advantage with 1:21 to go. It's our 4th lead change.
That's tough. Pick and roll coverage had us pushing Wagner to the baseline, had Micah in the drop coverage, so he's playing around the free throw line. When there's that pick and pop three, it's tough to recover.
You think Cal wanted Bradshaw taking that 3-point shot? Aaron Bradshaw, 2 of 3 from downtown this season?
No. He looked good shooting it, but you got to say he's probably not wanting him shooting it.
He's taken 2 of them today. Missed the first one and not close. That one goes down. So 79-76 with 1:21 to go here at the O'Connell Center. Partner, it's real simple now. Stops and scores.
Stops and scores. We've got to get a basket right here. The last 2 offensive possessions, we've just fumbled the ball around. We haven't had a good look. We've had 2 turnovers. I know Coach went straight to his board here to draw up a set play, so you got to make sure you get a good one. Everyone needs to crash the offensive rebounds, go for the glass, and then got to get a stop on the defensive end.
11 turnovers now for Florida. They had 3 in the first half. And as a result, points off turnovers, Kentucky with 15 points off of Florida turnovers. I would say that and missed free throws right now, the 2 big stories in the game.
Turnovers, free throws. If we take care of the ball just a little bit better in the second half, we make our free throws. We're playing with the lead down the stretch. Yeah. Kentucky's going to have to start fouling us.
All right, Gators will inbound here just past half court. Into Poland. Poland hands it off, wing left for Clayton, up top for Condon. Condon looked inside, nothing there. Over to Clayton, they'll feed the post from there. Samuel fumbled the ball again on the catch. Work back to the color, throws out of a double. Clayton for 3, wing left, rimmed off, no good. Rebound loose on the baseline, and a foul. Foul against Florida. That's going to put Kentucky on the line, up by 3. Fouls on Riley Kugel, his 4th.
It looked like we wanted to draw up a set play for Tyrese to get a post touch, but just caught it too close to the 3-point line off the fumble.
Yenso to the line for Kentucky. 25% free throw shooter, 1 of 4 coming into today. And bricked the first. So he's 1 for 2 on the afternoon of the line. Gianna Onyenso. This is a biggie right here. Is it a 3-point game or is it a 2-possession game? With a minute 60 or a minute 4 to go. Got it. Front iron, glass, and in. 80-76. Kentucky with 2 timeouts at their disposal. Florida with 1. No fouls to give. Largest lead of the game here by Kentucky. Matched. They were up 8-4 early. That's when the Gators went on their run to start to grab their first lead. Got to hurry here. Poland between the circles. Dives right to the screen. Goes behind the back with the dribble to the left side of the lane. Running shot, no good. Rebound, Popcorns out of bounds off Kugel. We're going to take a look to make sure, but I'm pretty sure myself this is going to be off Florida and Kentucky ball with 43.4 seconds to go.
That's what I saw too, Sean. I hope we're both wrong and picked a bad time of the game to have a scoring drought. We're 0 for our last 4 from the field, and that doesn't include 2 turnovers too. So really you could think about it as 0 for 6 at that same time. Kentucky's hit 5 of their last 6 field goals to build this lead.
6-0 run, scoring drought 227. Gators led by 11. That was at 42-31. The second half, I want to say they got up by 7 and saw that lead slip away.
It's like Kentucky ball off this replay.
Yeah. At what point do you have to foul here for the Gators?
I think I go ahead and foul now. Down 4, 2 possessions.
Yep.
They'll burn 25 seconds if you don't foul.
Gators led by 8 at halftime. Have been outscored in the second half 43-31.
Kentucky's got a lot of good free throw shooters. It's going to be tough to get the guy you want at the line.
Although they've missed 7 today. Kentucky's 13 of 20. As we thought, the call stands. Kentucky ball linked to the floor to go. So 80-76, Kentucky on top with the ball with 2 timeouts. And again, on neither side has a foul to give. Aberdeen's checked in for Florida. Aberdeen, Clayton, Poland, Kugel, Condon on the floor here. 44.2 seconds, the adjustment on the clock. Inbound to Mitchell. Quickly out of the trap to Reed Shepard. Shepard back to Mitchell at half court. They break the press. Cramping up against Mitchell. Goes wing left for Bradshaw, and they foul him. Sideline left. Mitchell had a cramp. Came out. They treated it. He's going to have to come back out again. That's 5 fouls here now.
I don't know what Kentucky was doing right there, getting the ball to Bradshaw out of the press. He's 55% on the season. They hadn't shot too many of them either. So at least we've got the right guy at the free throw line.
Riley Kugel has fouled out with the 5 fouls. So that's 1 shooter you take away from the Gators here down the stretch. Will Richard back in for Florida. Yet to make a field goal today. And Bradshaw misses the first free throw. It stays at 80-76.
Rebound and a quick bucket, and it's still a game.
35 seconds left in the game clock. Both these teams have played an overtime game this year. Bradshaw's second free throw is good. There, it's big. Big for them. Dillingham subs in for Shepard. So a 5-point advantage for Kentucky with 35 seconds to go. Tall order now for Florida. This crowd's gone quiet. And they got to adjust the clock here.
35 seconds.
Add some time, so 35 seconds to go.
We start the clock on the inbounds pass, maybe?
As soon as it's touched by the player inbounds. Hold on. Kentucky should not be allowed to sub in here. I think they sent Wagner onto the floor, didn't they? All right, so Aberdeen can run the baseline here after the made free throw. Token pressure by the Cats. Pulling, racing across. Pulling, attacking the rim, lays it up, got it, and one. Down to the line for a possible 3-point play. He put them on their heels, and Poland might be cramping up again. Is helped up and is a little ginger going to the free throw line.
I love the play, though. Just spread out the floor, a little high screen and roll, flat screen with Alex Condon. Give Poland the whole floor to work with speed.
So a made free throw here will make it a 2-point game. Fouls on Reeves. Shot clock, game clock tight. We'll see what it looks like here when Kentucky settles into this final possession. Free throw's good. Sub, Thomas Haupt will come in. They're going to get Poland out. Be bad if he cramped here on the defensive end, and he'll be attended to quickly by Duke Warner. Full court press by the Gators. Shepard into Edwards. Back to Shepard, being chased by Clayton. Shepard across half court. Peels off the elbow. Pulls the dribble back front court left. 21 seconds of play. Shot clock and game clock a half second apart, and they finally follow Shepard dribbling to his right.
Kentucky that time keeping the ball in Shepard's hands the whole possession.
Yeah, their best free throw shooter.
Best free throw shooter. Smart move. Wait, kick it ahead to Bradshaw.
Fourth foul on Condon. So a 2-point game. The shot clock is dark. Poland stretching that calf at the scores table and checking back in momentarily. Free throw's good for Reed Shepard. Shepard with 9 points is now 4 of 6 in the line today. Poland replaces Haupt. Big free throw here for Reed Shepard and for the Gators. Got it. So it's a 4-point game, 83-79. Aberdeen will be the trigger man here for the Gators. Working with Poland. Poland hits it. Up the floor. Poland attacking the rim again. Lays it up. Just missed the layup, and he's fouled by Bradshaw. And Poland trying to finish here with the cramping calf. We'll go the line with 15.3 seconds to go. Tell you what, boy. If he'd have knocked in another layup on the same exact play. He went right to the rim last time on the drive. This time left of the rim. 2 free throws here for Poland. A chance to score with the clock stopped.
He's tough to defend with full head of speed because he's got such strength and size at the point guard spot.
Got the first. 83-80. So this is big. If you hit this free throw, it's a 2-point game. And then if you follow the right guy, you've got a shot. Second free throw is good. 83-81. Sub for Kentucky. And a 30-second timeout is called. We'll keep it right here with 15.3 seconds left. All right, so it's 83-81. Kentucky leads it. Double bonus on both sides, partner.
Still a game.
Still a game. With the shot clock now being off, is it foul immediately on the inbounds, or do you try and trap steal, then foul?
You try to steal.
Okay.
If you don't have the most solid trap in history, you got to foul, I think. Because 15 seconds, they're going to, even if you get a trap and a pass out, that's 5 seconds that run off. You've only got 10 to play with. I mean, if you've got a good trap, sure, go for the steal. But if not, foul right away. And then we've got to have a play. I think you got to have a play drawn up for a 3. And then also, if we're fortunate to get to a 2, just run Zion Poland flat screen again.
Yeah. All right, so Todd Golden will send Aberdeen, Richard, Haupt, Condon, and Clayton onto the floor. Out of this timeout, Shepard will be the trigger. So he's back in. They want the ball in his hands after that initial pass. He's their best free throw shooter. Full court pressure. Shepard can run the baseline here. 15.3 seconds left. Florida down 2. Shepard throws along the baseline to Wagner. Back to Shepard. Race past Haupt. Gets across half court. They're going to foul their best free throw shooter. 9 seconds left. They foul Shepard. Smart play. They threw out of bounds, guard to guard, to get it back to Shepard. Although I'm not so sure he had reestablished himself before coming in bounds.
It was close, but good play design.
Foul on Haupt is his 4th. Shepard at the line to put him They hold back up by 4. Hits the first, up 3, 84-81. Owen checks back in, replacing Houck. 8.2 seconds on the game clock. Gators led by 8.5. And both free throws are down for Reed Shepherd. 85-81. Pulling up the right sideline. Takes the handoff, drives to the rim. They let him have the layup. It's good. 3.4 to go. Inbound for Kentucky. And they got it to Shepherd in front of the Gators bench, and that's who Florida has to foul again. 85-83 with 2.7 to go. The Gators are without a timeout.
Got a rebound.
Yep.
Pass and shoot. 1 rebound, 1 pass, shot, I think is all we have.
Yep, Shepherd's got to miss one of these 2. First one's good. So Shepherd will try and ice it for Kentucky. Second free throw. Got it. 87-83, 2.7 to go. Clayton, football pass on the floor to Condon. Straightaway 3, got fouled. Got fouled with 0.4 of a second left.
Wow.
3 free throws, though. Even if Condon makes them all, it's not going to be enough.
Can you miss on purpose and get a tip in 0.4?
Yes. Yes. They will review to make sure this is a 3-point attempt.
I think it was a 3. I'm pretty sure about that one, but I wonder what the time is. I kept thinking, wow, that's the perfect pass. It's at Condon, at the 3-point line. Only he can catch it. Now they just got to foul it.
And if you're Kentucky and you foul, and probably should, you better hope that he doesn't make it. But Condon
that's a
did
3.
get behind the 3-point line.
Fouled at 0.6, 0.8.
Contact at least 0.8.
At least 0.8.
Fouls on Reed Shepherd.
That's probably at 0.8, 0.9 maybe.
Might even be 1 second.
It could be a whole second.
Could be a whole second.
So 1 second, you definitely have time to secure it and take a shot, right?
Yes. Oh, wow. I don't know about that.
He was fouled at 1 second, for sure. It is when the foul happens, right?
That's right. That's right. So you're going to have to hit at least 1, preferably 2, miss the 3rd, tip follow in.
Maybe they're saying the foul was when he landed on the shot. Maybe they...
No. Condon at the line to our left. Raises, shoots. First one's in. 87-84.
Kentucky's got all their big guys at the check-in table.
Two closest Gators to the rim are Will Richard and Walter Clayton. Aberdeen and Pullen on the perimeter. Second free throw, good. All right, so 87-85. And Todd Golden now bringing his 2 biggest players, Handlockton and Samuel. And they'll go down low, and it'll be a battle for amongst the bigs. Onyenso and Bradshaw, their 2 biggest players on the lane as well. Condon has to miss this, and the ball has to be tipped in with 0.4 on that game clock. Gators down 2. Condon at the line to our left. Raises, shoots. Back iron. Tip. Richard shoots. Not in time. Missed the shot anyway. And Kentucky wins 87-85. Trey Mitchell waves by and gives the Gator chomp to the Gator student section.
We played so well for so long today, Sean. Really, it was the last 3 minutes of the game where we went cold, had a couple turnovers, Kentucky at one point had hit 5 of 6 in a row those last 3 minutes, and that was the difference in the game. Outside the free throw shooting for us, really, I guess, for the course of the game.
Gators missed 11 free throws when it was all said and done. 1 missed on purpose. Gators were outscored in the second half 50-40. Gators 1 of 11 from three-point range in the second half after hitting 8 three-pointers in the first half. The 6-game win streak comes to an end. Florida's 0-1 in SEC play, 10-4 now on the season. Kentucky's won 5 in a row. They're 11-2, and number 6 is 1-0 in conference play. 87-85 the final. Kentucky over Florida. Postgame show starts after these messages on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
As the official wealth management team of the Florida Gators, Talon Wealth gives a cheer for the orange and blue when our Gators take a chump out of their competition. But we react differently. When products like mutual funds, annuities, or even REITs takes a chump out of someone's retirement, are you receiving the value you're paying for? Compare what Talon's been doing to what you've been doing for free. Visit guardingyournestegg.com.
Advisory services through Talon Private Wealth, NCAA registered investment advisor, license B05634. Compensation was paid to Olivia for partnership with the Gators as of January 2023.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So we could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I like it. So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip? Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
I'm John Davis, Secretary of the Florida Lottery, and I'm proud to lead an agency that is creating brighter futures for Florida students, families, and communities. As the primary funding source of the Bright Future Scholarship Program, the lottery has helped nearly 1 million students reach their dream of a post-secondary education. And we will continue to do our part to ensure that every student across this state is aware of these opportunities and has the resources needed to succeed. Because together, we can build a brighter future for all.
Hi, I'm Test Director Rick from ServPro, the leader in cleaning, restoration, and construction. It's my job to make sure our pros are prepared for anything. Storm damage? Fixed. Flood damage? We're on it. Fire damage? Not anymore. Aliens? What? Aliens? We cleaned those sites a while ago. No matter the disaster, our pros will make it like it never even happened. Find out why ServPro is the #1 choice for residential and commercial restoration projects large and small. Visit servpro.com today.
You can be the difference. Hey Gator Nation, this is David Waters from Gators Breakdown letting you know for the first time ever, you can directly impact the outcome on the field by joining Florida Victorious. Want to help the Gators win? Want a better game day experience? Just like when you packed the swamp, your unwavering support through Florida Victorious empowers the Gators to be their best. Join today and be the difference at floridavictorious.com and save 20% on your first month using promo code GatorsBD.
The game may be over, but we still roll on. Welcome to the Regions Bank postgame show. Regions Bank. Show your Gator pride and get a win for your wallet with a Gators Regions Visa debit card and prepaid Regions Now card. Order now at regions.com/GoGators. Today's show is also sponsored by Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealers or explore Toyota.com today and take advantage of the deals on our full line of vehicles. No matter your destination, Toyota goes with you. Toyota, let's go places. Florida dairy farmers, celebrating more than 35 years of building a strong and healthy Gator Nation. Meldon Law Firm, the only official injury and accident law firm partner of the Florida Gators. Pet Paradise and New Day Veterinary Care. Finally, complete pet health care is here for Gator Nation. ServPro, the official cleanup and restoration company of the Florida Gators. And by UF Health. UF Health is a proud national medical center for Team USA. The same great care they get, you get. Always. Once again, here's the voice of the Gators, Sean Kelly.
It's all tied at 76 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Kentucky outscored the Gators 11-9 the rest of the way and get a 2-point win. Kentucky led for just 5 minutes and 25 seconds this afternoon in Gainesville. 87-85 was the final. Lee Humphrey, final thought from you before you head off to talk to Coach Golden.
The team played a phenomenal game for 35 minutes, I guess, tonight, Sean. So you got that to take away as a positive. It was fun to watch. We played in the open court with pace, attacking the basket, did a great job defensively for a long time. Just at crunch time, down the stretch, we couldn't come up with the plays when we needed to, and Kentucky did.
From a player standpoint, how bad does this hurt? How much does it set you up for the weeks that's to come at Ole Miss, home against Arkansas?
This one hurts because you had a chance to beat a top 10 team at home to start the conference. So you got to brush it off. It's one loss, and we've got a chance to go get a good win on the road against Ole Miss. Very good team, so we can bounce right back. And the good thing is you get to play quickly. I mean, we're playing Wednesday.
Yeah, a 9 o'clock start. More on that a little bit later in our post-game show. Haven't lost in more than a month, so it feels a little, it's not cool.
It's going to sting for the guys.
It will. 87-85, the final. I'll have the particulars for you coming up. Lee Humphrey's off to visit with head coach Todd Golden. Post-game show continues from Gainesville after these messages on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Do you consider the swamp your home away from home? See alligators in the clouds? Never wear red and black together? If so, there's no better way to show your Gator pride than with the Gators Regions Visa debit card and prepaid Regions Now card. As passionate as you are about Florida, Regions is even more passionate about celebrating your every financial win and helping you plan for the next one. To order your card, visit Regions.com/GoGators. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC. Terms, conditions, and fees apply.
Let's get ready for game day, Gator Nation. Tee things up with a smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Whether you're tailgating at the swamp or hosting friends at home, keep that cooler filled with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. With a 5% kick of alcohol, Twisted Tea is easy to drink and tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted, Gator Nation.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Alcohol for 21 years and older. Please drink responsibly.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career path with flexibility and great pay and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today. This is the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
What makes a champion? Dedication, resilience, preparation, and belief. In the summer of 2024, our U.S. Olympic and Paralympic athletes will compete in Paris for gold medals in their part in history. But Team USA won't get there alone. At UF Health, we know what it takes to be a champion and to care for champions. We do it every day for them and for you. UF Health is a proud national medical center for Team USA. The same great care they get, you get, always.
Hey, it's the Goodrick Spiro, and I'm proud to be the official mover of the Florida Gators football team. The Gators have a winning tradition, and they choose Good Greek to get them there. And when it's time for you to move like a Florida Gator and call Good Greek Moving and Storage. Whether it's local or long distance, Good Greek can do it all. And we'll save you time and money by lighting your load with our junk removal service. So go to goodgreek.com for Good Greek Moving and Storage, official movers of Florida Gators football.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Final here this afternoon at Exactech Arena. Kentucky beats Florida 87-85, despite the Gators leading for 28 minutes and 35 seconds here this afternoon. Gators led by as many as 11 at 42-31, led by 8 at the half, but outscored in the second half 50-40, and then outscored by 2 after the game was tied at 76 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds to play. Gators in the second half, 1 of 11 from downtown after going for 8 made threes in the first half. And you're not going to want to hear this, 18 of 29 at the free throw line. So there was one missed on purpose, obviously, in that last second situation. So let's just call it 10 missed free throws here for the Gators today. Otherwise, for the game, the Gators shot 43% in the loss. Kentucky, 45.6%. The Wildcats, who average 10.6 made three-pointers per game. Here today had 5 of 20 from downtown. Kentucky was 20 of 28 from the free throw line today. A double-double for Trey Mitchell in the win for Kentucky, 12 points and 10 rebounds. They were led in scoring by Antonio Reeves, 19 points. Big second half for Bradshaw. Aaron Bradshaw had 1 point in the first half, 9 down the stretch. Ended up with 7 rebounds as well. Wagner in double figures with 14, and Reed Shepard with 14 off the bench. He was 9 of 11 at the free throw line. He hit the free throws down the stretch to seal the game for the Wildcats, who are now 11-2 on the season, 1-0 in SEC play. The Gators led in scoring today by a pair. Zion Pullen and Walter Clayton Jr. each had 23 points. They combined for 5 3-pointers in the ballgame. Micah Hanlockton, 6 points, 12 rebounds for Micah Hanlockton. Tyrese Samuel had an off game today, 3 points and 7 rebounds. That ends his streak of 3 straight double-doubles. And then Will Richard, 0 for 8 from the field, 0 for 7 from long range. Ended up with just 2 points, both free throws, and did so in 22 minutes of play. So 2 of the 3 guys that have been hottest for you were not ready to go offensively today. Riley Kugel had maybe his best game in a month. 15 points off the bench, had 4 rebounds before fouling out. Thomas Houck did not score, but did have 4 rebounds. Denzel Aberdeen, 3 points off the bench. Alex Condon, 10 points off the bench to go along with 4 rebounds in the finish. The Gators committed 11 turnovers here this afternoon, 9 for Kentucky, so points off turnovers. One more stat to look to. Kentucky gets 15 points off of Florida turns. Gators score 6 points off of Kentucky turns. Total rebounds, Gators won it 43-40. Bench, Gators 28-26. Second chance, Florida 16-13. Fast break, though. Kentucky does what they do in transition. They do it here this afternoon, outscoring the Gators in fast break points 19-12. Gators had 8 steals, 3 blocks, 11 assists to Kentucky's 6. There were 7 ties, 4 lead changes in the ballgame. It was a great ballgame to watch, just an unhappy final for all of us in orange and blue. These 2 teams will see each other in Lexington at the end of the month. We're going to see Kentucky twice here in the month of January. Our next action comes your way on Wednesday night from Oxford. It is the undefeated at the moment Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Gators at 9 Eastern Time. Our coverage begins at 8:30. 10,106 saw it. Took 2 hours and 16 minutes to play. Plenty more to come, including Lee Humphrey's visit with Todd Golden and, of course, Mike Moat to take us through what we've seen so far today in the SEC and what lies ahead, both in the conference and in the top 25. All right, now that the numbers are in, let's get you the Meldon Law Charity Stripe campaign total for today. The Gators made 18 free throws for a total donation of $354.78. That'll be donated to the Alzheimer's Association. Thank you, of course, Meldon Law. And the Gators today with 9 3-pointers for the Beyond the Arc campaign, meaning that $225 additionally is going to the Education Foundation of Alachua County. Thank you, Florida Credit Union, for sponsoring the Beyond the Arc campaign. Florida Credit Union, member-owned since 1954. Get yourself over to Celebration Point. Talk about this one. Look ahead to that Ole Miss game on Wednesday, and Arkansas back here next Saturday at 4 o'clock. Celebration Point is the place for Gators to go, win or lose. CelebrationPoint.com/Gators for all the information. Celebration Point for dining, shopping, and entertainment. For Lee Humphrey and for Kenna McGinnis, Steve Egan, I'm Sean Kelly. Thanks to Alex Bauer in Master Control. Mike Moat the rest of the way. 87-85. Kentucky wins over Florida on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
The Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles reminds you to stay in the game and play by the rules. Texting and driving is against the law. One text takes your eyes off the road for about 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving around twice the length of a basketball court with your eyes closed. To win while driving, you must focus. Put it down and focus on driving to arrive alive.
It's Al from the Good Feet store. If you've been suffering with knee, hip, or back pain, the problem may be right under your nose. Your whole body is supported by your feet. If they're out of alignment, that could cause issues in your knees, hips, and even your back. The Good Feet system helps put your feet in their ideal position. Just stop in, meet with one of our specialists who will personally fit you with the perfect arch support system. You walk around, try them for free, and then you decide if they work for you before you buy. How great is that?
Open in the Celebration Point Shopping Center or goodfeet.com.
This is Florida basketball from Learfield.
Walk-Ons is always a win. Whether it's for a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner, we got it covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into our mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp. Plus, fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
Score, pass, out of bounds. Those are sports words. Some people hear any sports word and they can't help but listen. Like drive. Drive is another sports word. And drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. You might say those savings are on par with the best in the league. You see, par is also a sports word, so I know you're still listening. And that's called covering our bases. Okay, I'm done now. But I'm serious about drivers saving big with Progressive. Now I'm really done.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Gators lose a tough one today to the Kentucky Wildcats, 87-85. The final. Before we go any further, we need to pause 10 seconds to allow our stations to identify themselves on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield. Mike Note here in the UF Health Studios as the Gators fall today to the Wildcats. Tough loss, but man, what a great effort by these kids. And we're going to win some games in this league. 87-85, though, Kentucky able to escape. Let's recap it for you. Florida and the Wildcats of Kentucky going back and forth to start this game. Florida tied things up at 8 after Kentucky had an 8-4 lead, and then they took their first lead of the day on this nice move.
Hands it off to Richard, weaving up top, finds Pullis. Boy, they get into his shorts right quick. Shepard defending him. Flip it out to Condon, straight away for three. Banked it in. That's needed for Alex Condon. No three-pointers for Alex in his last 10 games.
Yeah, then they extend their lead thanks to some good defense for the Gators against the Wildcats.
14-10. Pocket pass stolen by Kugel. Foot race to the other end. Kugel to the rack. Lays it up and in. He beats Shepard on the play. Timeout, Kentucky. And the Gators use an 8-0 run here to take a 6-point lead.
At 16-10, and it would force a timeout by Kentucky, but they would be quick to respond. The Cats would, pulling to within one, but Florida had the answer. Kugel with a big shot to get things going for Florida.
Brings it across after the inbound, hands it to Clayton, sideline left. Walter dumps it corner left for Aberdeen. Guarded by Shepard, drives by him. Under the rim, throws it corner right. Kugel for three. Yes! 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 Yes!
It was certainly big for him. Unfortunately, though, he would pick up 3 quick fouls in the first half and be relegated to the bench for the duration of the first half, most of it anyway. He did come back in and have a late run and made a three-pointer that was huge. Florida hanging with the 6th-ranked team in the country in this first half. The game was tied up again at 29. Florida responded with a 7-0 run to pull ahead at 36-29. 3-pointers going down for the good guys in the first half. 8 of them, in fact.
Dump it into Condon. Comes off the right side of the lane to catch it. Spins into a double. Lost his dribble. Safety out up top to Richard. Over to Clayton on the left wing. Chest pass to Condon to the top of the arc. Wanted a dribble handoff. Clayton came to get it. Tees up a three. Got it. Off the left wing with 7 on the shot clock. Walter Clayton's got his first dribble. Kentucky Gators cut it to 1. They were down 6. 22-21. Condon lost his dribble top of the arc. The 360 pirouette. Hands it off to Clayton. Clayton to the foul line. Jump past the right wing. Richard attacks the baseline. Shovels out front court left. Saved by Howard. 9 on the shot clock as he finds Clayton in the right front court. Walter dribbles to the right wing. Right baseline. Skip pass. Wing left. Aberdeen for 3 at the horn. Bang! Got it! Whoa! With 1 on the shot clock. Aberdeen back and forth. Court once a friend has it. Pulling front court left. Push a bounce pass quickly to Samuel. Out of the double. Back up to Zion. Over to Clayton. Up top for 3. Chop, chop, chop. Another three-pointer in this first half. The Gators have 7 triples and lead by double digits.
Yeah, they had 9 three-pointers, correct myself, in the first half. Built a lead of 11. They would settle for an 8-point lead going into halftime at 45-37. But you know Kentucky would come out and try to reestablish things. The second half started with Kentucky climbing right back into the contest, as I said, cutting the lead to just 1 at 49-48, 4 minutes into the first half. A Wagner 3 would give the Cats the lead back at 51-49. Florida needing a response. The Gators got it, thanks in part to Walter Clayton Jr., who had a nice basket to get the Gators back into the lead. They would build the lead back up to 7 at 58-51. But then the Cats would cut the lead back to 1 at 60-59. Florida able to withstand the rally and answer with a big bucket of their own.
Reed Shepard now off the baseline inbound. Top of the floor. Crossover dribble. Drives the right slot. Lobs in the paint. Againso catches. Missed a bunny at the rim. Rebound Samuel. Outlet pass to Poland. Up the floor to Kugel. Kugel turns, shoots a turnaround jumper left of the rim. Tipped in. Left hand. Micah hand locked him.
That was what he did for the Gators in this game, being around the rim, making a good play defensively, and then coming back to the other end and making a nice tip in there to tie things up or actually give the Gators the lead back. The Cats would come back, though, and tie the game at 72, just over 4 minutes to play in the contest. It was crunch time, so who would make the big plays down the stretch? It turns out Kentucky would, as they would forge ahead on a big three-pointer from Bradshaw, just his 3rd of the season, to give them the lead by 3 at 79-76. Wildcats great from the free throw line down the stretch, as Reed Shepard goes 6 for 6 down the stretch to give the Wildcats essentially the win. Florida, though, not going down without a fight here.
All right, so Aberdeen can run the baseline here after the made free throw. Token pressure by the Cats. Pullen racing across. Pullen attacking the rim. Lays it up. Got it. And 1. Down to the line for a possible 3-point play.
One in which he would convert, as that cut the lead down to 2. But every time the Gators got it to 2, the Cats would push it back to 4 with free throws. At the end of the game, Alex Condon was fouled on a 3-point attempt. He made the first 2, missed the third. The rebound was tipped up. It was missed, and I don't know that the shot would have counted anyway. And Kentucky outlasts the Gators. And as our producer on site, Steve Egan, said in one of our breaks, Cats know they were in a game today. It was a very entertaining one, but one that the Florida Gators fell just short in, 87-85. We'll hear from head coach Todd Golden in just a couple of moments. We'll update you on a busy college basketball scoreboard here on this Saturday, and a whole lot more as our post-game coverage continues on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
What makes a champion? Dedication, resilience, preparation, and belief. In the summer of 2024, our U.S. Olympic and Paralympic athletes will compete in Paris for gold medals in their part in history. But Team USA won't get there alone. At UF Health, we know what it takes to be a champion and to care for champions. We do it every day.